still. Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's step and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to today's live stream. It is Game 7, y'all. Game 7. It's going down. It went all the way to the wire here, guys. 3 games won for San Antonio, 3 games won for the Oklahoma City Thunder, and here we are, all tied up. Winner takes home everything. Winner gets all the marbles here, and I wouldn't want it any other way. Go Spurs, go. This is going to be dramatic. This is going to be fun. This is going to be exactly what we hoped for. Man, I'm fired up for it. Okay. Game 7 for the 7. Game 7 for this. Reading some of these right now. That guy that knows stuff saying, where's Sammy? He's the good luck charm. Made sure that we are not distracted with the little bundle of joy that is Sammy today, guys. We wanted to make sure that today we had all of our bases covered so I can give you guys my undivided attention. So Sammy is with his grandmother right now, i.e. my mom, and that's where he'll be throughout this game for the most of it until Christina gets out of work and goes to pick him up. Anyways, not important, not the point. Well, obviously, extremely important, but not the point. This game is a very unusual game. Only 4 times in NBA history have 2 teams with 60-plus wins have gone to a Game 7. 3 of those 4 games have been settled by 2 points or less. One of them even went into overtime. And the San Antonio Spurs have only ever won a Game 7 on the road 1 time, and you have to go all the way back to 2008 to see that Game 7 road win for San Antonio. That being said, the San Antonio Spurs right now are looking good. Good win. And the last 2 wins that San Antonio had were both pretty decisive wins for the Spurs, guys. It wasn't like they were, fighting until the last second. Like San Antonio, well, let's just go ahead and show y'all here real quick. Series schedule. Bring this up. All right. Well, this is the last 6 games, guys. San Antonio, we won Game 1. Y'all remember that? Double overtime, and it was a little foreshadowing into how amazing this series was actually going to be. It's not every day that you get a double overtime game, much less between teams number 1 and 2 in the Western Conference. So that was a really pleasant surprise. It was a really stressful game to call, especially since the first overtime, Wemby had to knock down a 3-point shot from the mothership in order to get that into overtime. And then in overtime, the game was still tied, so that's why we went to the second, and San Antonio ended up outscoring OKC by 7 in that second overtime period. Game 2 comes around. The Oklahoma City Thunder put up 122. San Antonio able to put up 113, so OKC wins that game by 9. Then in Game 3, OKC gets another big win. That's in San Antonio. They beat the Spurs by 15, and it did feel like they were in control for most of this game. Then we go to Game 4, and San Antonio, you can see and feel the fury of Game 4 in the Spurs. They held the Thunder to just 82 points. In that Game 4, they were without Jalen Williams. The Thunder were without Jalen Williams and without A.J. Mitchell. They will be without Jalen Williams and A.J. Mitchell again tonight. So keep that in mind. But Game 4, San Antonio wins. They win this game by 19. Then they go back to Oklahoma City. Another game without those same 2 players. No Jalen Williams, no A.J. Mitchell. And OKC made adjustments. They made adjustments. They win by 13 here. So now we're seeing a win by 13. You're seeing a win by 15 here, a win by 9, right? And then San Antonio gets a win by 19. Another win over here by, gosh, what is that, 37 points. So an absolute, that's 27 points. An absolute masterclass there by the San Antonio Spurs in Game 6. If they can bring that same energy and same level of defense here to OKC, we can only hope to win by a few points, because I don't think this game is going to be a blowout one way or the other. I think this game is going to be fire, bro. Win or lose, proud of San Antonio. I am. Win or lose, I'm proud of the San Antonio Spurs. And something in my bones, bro, something in my bones tells me we are going to see San Antonio and the New York Knicks going at it in the next round. But again, I am, of course, a Spurs fan. I'm going to leave this up here for just a second, guys. We've got plenty of time until tip-off. They've actually pushed this back to 7:15 p.m. So before I go any further in our pregame, what's up? How's everybody doing today? Let's do a quick roll call and see who's in the chat right now. Looks like Michael Maldonado saying, big game tonight. Yes, sir. Victoria in the chat. What's going on? Victoria Quiros. Welcome in. Best YouTube. Thank you, Mr. Manuel Torres. Looks like SD Hydro saying, I've been watching basketball for 30 years. Y'all are going to witness the refs dictate this game for the Thunder. I've watched basketball for so long, I know the pattern, says SD Hydro. Well, I'm going to try to avoid feeling that kind of jaded. I'm going to retain and stand by my optimism today for the San Antonio Spurs. Here is hoping this ends up being a good game. Shout out to Freedom. Shout out to Liang Soon, who's in the chat. Mr. B. Johnson, the one and only Mr. Robert Zamora. How you doing, sir? I got CJ Banning in the chat. Mr. DJ Gene in the chat. Mr. Falcon Grad, how you doing, my friend? Michael Maldonado. Pabby Man. Power Stroke Syndicate. I have 4 different parlays and $250 on the Spurs to win. Good luck to you, sir. Looks like countdown to Game 7. It says 35 minutes. Folks, 35 minutes, which means it is going to be right at that 7:15 tip-off time. Jim, how you doing, sir? DD Slim is in the chat. Lawrence Lyle saying hello. We've got Abraham and Public Notice 95-56. Spurs blowout tonight. V Hercules, hello V. Shout outs to Craig saying hello as well. We got Truman in the chat. Cozant in the chat. East Bay Verge saying hello. Cool, man. We've got a pretty different crowd than we normally do. A couple of newbies already out here. Cosmos, how you doing? Hello from France. Bonjour. Welcome. Merci beaucoup. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Shout out to Algorithms. I see you. Lawrence saying goat, goat, goat. Goat, goat, goats. Okay. Cool. Great to have you guys in here. Blunt B, Cloudwalker Drones, Wild, or Wilfred, Rolly, hello. I just want to rolly, rolly, rolly. Nassau's in the house. Go Spurs, go. Cool, guys. Well then, so you know, this is supposed to be a 3.5-point spread here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's actually update the scrolling text at the bottom of the screen. That was for Thursday's game. Today's definitely Saturday, and today's definitely a different feel. The data that's scrolling by at the bottom of the screen is directly pulled from CBS.com, so if you have any discrepancies on your money lines, be sure to check with your platforms before you make any of your bets. And as always, be sure to place your bets responsibly, ladies and gentlemen. Want to make sure that everybody is going to get their success here tonight. That's not going to happen because that's just not the way gambling works, but good luck to all of you. All right, 600 people in the chat. Just getting things started right now. Welcome to Football Nation. I am your host. If you're new, my name is Mario. Feel free to stick around. Feel free to hop around and check out some of the other YouTube channels doing the same thing that we're doing. I like to believe that we have the best product out there on this platform, so if you guys are hanging out with us and maybe you've checked out other live streams and this one seems to be the one that you enjoy the most, it looks like we're on the same wavelength, and I'm glad that you guys are with us here today. Why don't we take a quick look today at the starters and at the personnel? And, of course, we will go down our list of stats here as well before we talk about some of the other things happening this summer. Today, the San Antonio Spurs are looking healthy. Looks like at center, number 1, Mr. Victor Wembanyama. Guys, in Game 1, where Wemby happened to put up 40 points and 20-something rebounds and getting a double overtime win, that was the day that he had to sit on the opposite side of the court and watch SGA be awarded the MVP. And Wemby didn't take too kindly to that. So, Wemby, this series has been the best scorer out of both sides, guys. Victor Wembanyama has been the best player out of both sides here. There's no denying that, even if you're an OKC fan. I would say, however, a real strong, compelling argument can definitely be made for Alex Caruso. I cannot speak highly enough about Krillin. I mean, Elmer Fudd is out here just absolutely tearing up the San Antonio Spurs right now. And if he can do that here today, the Thunder have a real chance. But Wemby has been our knight in shining armor here. So, merci beaucoup to him. Power forward, number 30, Julian Champagnie. Small forward, number 24, Devin Vassell. Shooting guard, number 5, the Robin to the Batman, it is Stephon Castle. And point guard, and slowly, well, more quickly sliding down my ladder of respect, is De'Aaron Fox. Of course, Dylan Harper isn't exactly where we need him to be yet, but it feels like Dylan Harper has been more valuable, not just in the series, but throughout the postseason in general, than De'Aaron Fox has been. De'Aaron Fox still someone that we need on the floor for spacing, for being able to distribute and facilitate and create shots off of the passing. But I think I heard them say that he was like 5 of 24 in the last 2 games, which I don't need to tell you is just awful. De'Aaron Fox has been abysmal in the last 2 games. And if the Spurs want to win this Game 7, he's going to need to be better. Not good, just like I need De'Aaron Fox to be more than good. I don't need him to be another blip in this game. I don't want to see him take and miss 10 shots or take 10 shots and only make 2. That hurts the team. I want him to be able to facilitate and fill up the box scores in other ways. If it doesn't work from the shooting perspective, draw some defenders, get to the open man, find a way to become swiper. I want to see swiper, no swiping. I need to see De'Aaron Fox get a couple steals in today's game. I need to see that defensive tenacity out of the San Antonio Spurs for a win. Coming in off the bench for San Antonio, Luke Cornett, Harrison Barnes, Carter Bryant, Keldon Johnson, and, of course, Dylan Harper. We will probably see all of these guys here today. We'll have those 10 players coming in. And then, of course, if we're lucky enough to be up by 30 at the end of this game, we might see these bottom 5 guys. We have seen them in the last 2 games in a row here for San Antonio. 1 through 15 looking good for the Spurs. Let's be real, 1 through 15, 1 through 5 looking good for the Spurs, 6 through 10 looking mid, and 11 through 15, that's garbage time. But when we compare that bench, and we will compare that bench here in a second, between San Antonio and OKC, there's no denying, guys, the OKC bench just goes deeper than the San Antonio Spurs bench does. That being said, the bench is going to be missing a few players here, one of them being elevated to a starting role. You'll see at center, Isaiah Hartenstein, who's been holding down Wemby pretty well throughout this series. We'll see how that physicality is going to be officiated in today's contest. Power forward, number 7, Chet Holmgren, the arch nemesis of Batman over here. So I guess that would be the Joker. No, that would be Jokic. Man, how great would it be to have that matchup instead? Anyways, Chet Holmgren looking like a Joker. With the number 7 on his chest, he'll be your starting power forward for OKC. Lugent Stort, small forward, number 5. Shooting guard being elevated from the bench. It's going to be Jared McCain, who can be hot or cold, man. Jared McCain can either carve you up for 26 points or give you 4 points in 26 minutes, which is what we've seen from him throughout this series. And, of course, SGA, who's going to need to outscore Victor Wembanyama to get a win here today. At least on paper, it seems that way. Bench players here. You'll notice 2 outs for OKC. Officially ruled out A.J. Mitchell and Jalen Williams. Now, we will see Aaron Wiggins. We'll probably see Nikola Topic. That'll be at the end. We may not see Nikola Topic, but we will see Aaron Wiggins today, probably at some point. Jalen Williams, Kenrich Williams, Alex Caruso, Cason Wallace, Isaiah Joe. Any one of these guys can get out there and get you 15 points. Not even kidding. And that's the scariest part about this OKC bench. They're not always consistent, but there are days where this bench will literally get you 75 bench points. We've seen it happen in this series against San Antonio. So when I say they can each go out there and average like 15 points, I'm not kidding. It's legit. It's scary. And San Antonio, even when the starters aren't out there, will need to keep their wits about them, and the bench players will need to rise to the occasion to keep up with these guys, and especially this dude right freaking here, cabeza de huevo, loco. Este hombre, this dude is an absolute menace. He's Caruso Chaos. He's Chaos Caruso, and he is out there to do exactly that. Create as much chaos as possible for the San Antonio Spurs. He has been, he's living up to it. So shout out to Alex Caruso. Not only has he been fantastic defensively, he's been really good offensively, leaving him open in the corners right there. We'll see if San Antonio can extend the perimeter defense and really allow Wemby to protect that paint and give Wemby full reign over that painted area. All right, those are your starters and bench for today, guys, for both sides here. Why don't we do a quick head-to-head comparison for both sides between the regular season and the postseason numbers? Now, of course, it is postseason, and none of this really matters all that much. But throughout the regular season, the San Antonio Spurs did score more points than the Oklahoma City Thunder, although it was very, very close, guys, and it is very, very close up and down this list. There is not much separating these two sides any way you slice it up. San Antonio averaging almost 1 more point than OKC. OKC averaging 0.1% higher in shooting. Looks like a 0.5 percentage point in three-point shooting. Slight advantage in the free throw shooting. Fast break points, points in the paint, and assists per game higher for San Antonio. But OKC was better at protecting the basketball throughout the regular season. Defensively, OKC gave up fewer points. Arguably the #1 defense in the NBA. Arguably, right? But this team didn't really crash the boards as well as San Antonio, offensively or defensively. Dead even when it came to blocks, but that's not because Chet Holmgren is Victor Wembanyama. It's because everybody, including Alex Caruso and them boys, I've seen SGA get a couple blocks as well. Everybody plays defense for OKC. It's not just one big guy like our San Antonio Spurs, who we are blessed to have. But when you look at those numbers heads up, OKC's defense is formidable, averaging almost 10 steals per game, guys, forcing almost 17 turnovers per game. OKC, man, there it is. Now, San Antonio, when we look at fouls committed per game, I don't even want to give them an advantage here. That's dead even. And that's, again, all regular season numbers, guys. That's not postseason stats. Those are just some quick comparisons so that y'all have kind of, I guess, something to wrap your heads around. Looks like we'll have tip-off here in about 23 minutes. So before we go into the next portion of the statistical analysis here for our pregame, let's bring up the officiating crew. I had a couple questions out there as to who was going to be officiating this game. It's going to be Mark Davis, John Goebel, Josh Tiven, and we have seen all three of these officials officiate this postseason. Mitchell Irvin is going to be your alternate if needed. That's not a promo for Subway. It just happened to be the graphic that I found. But Mark Davis is your crew chief for today, and Tommy Braskett is not available for today's contest. He sent me an email earlier saying that he's doing something else on the side tonight. But, Tommy, if you do check in at some point, thank you for sending us the data for this today. Cool. So there it is, man. Going to be a close game. Drinking some iced coffee here on the side. Going to want the energy here. Going to stay up a little later with you guys after the – I should have grabbed a bottle of champagne. I'm going to text Christina, see if she can grab one just in case. We can skip the bubbly. I got a bottle of wine downstairs. We'll just drink a bottle of wine to celebrate if the Spurs win. If not, then we'll just drink a bottle of wine and tears mixed together. Okay, cool. These are your officials for today's contest. The schedule after today, guys, this is it for the NBA Finals. The winner of tonight's game will face the New York Knicks. Game 1 will be on June 3rd. Game 1 is June 3rd. Game 2 is June 5th, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1, Game 2. Then we'll have Games 3 and 4 on the 8th and the 10th. Notice that is one entire week. And then on the 11th, right here, we can split that down the middle there. Guys, the World Cup will sandwich this in here. So the World Cup will happen on the 11th and the 12th. We're going to cover Mexico versus Saudi Arabia in the opening game. We'll cover Canada's game, and we'll cover USA versus Paraguay in that first game as well. That'll be June 11th and then June 12th, and both games of those, the Canada and the USA games, it's a doubleheader on June 12th. June 13th, we'll get Game 5, and then June 14th, circle it, bro. I ask you guys to please check in for this one. I don't know why I'm so damn excited for this, but the fight that is going to be happening, and shout out to Debbie for the $2 Super Chat. I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much, Debbie. Guys, in case you have not been told, in case you do not know, there will be a fight on the White House lawn. It will happen on June 14th, 2026. I have never covered a UFC fight on this channel. We did have some real interest in it. I've had a lot of people ask about this, and so we will absolutely be covering this. And regardless of what side of the political spectrum that you are on or any of that stuff, this is must-see TV. This is crazy no matter which way you chop it up. It's either crazy cool or crazy weird, but either way, this is much-watch TV. So I will be covering this on June 14th. I hope you guys join with me. Cool. All right, so all of that is happening here over the next 2 weeks. So expect a ton of this face in your YouTube feed for the next 2 weeks. We're going to be working pretty hard here with the World Cup taking place as well. We'll be working out throughout this entire summer, guys. Here's a quick look of the World Cup games for the host countries with a couple of caveats right there. You'll see that Mexico, being one of the hosts, will be playing South Africa, South Korea, and Czechia. And this will be your 3 games for Group A. For Group B, you'll see Canada versus Bosnia, Canada versus Qatar, and Canada versus Switzerland. In case you're wondering, I do expect Canada and Switzerland to advance out of this group. I also expect this group to be probably Mexico and South Korea or Czechia. I don't know. I don't want to say anything negative about South Africa, but they didn't do so well even when they were the host country, and that was a few years back. And, of course, I do believe that USA will advance. I think it's going to be USA and Turkey, but that's my just early predictions right now. I guess not so early. We're 2 weeks out. But we will be covering both these games on Friday, June 12th, and this one on June 11th. All 9 of these games will be covered by me on this channel. So if you guys are interested in watching the United States or Mexico or Canada play, I got y'all covered. We'll be covering some other games sandwiched in between that as well. Tip-off looks like it's about 18 minutes away, guys. So after we talked about that, let's go back into some postseason comparisons. So we took a look at all the regular season numbers, right? Let's take a look at the postseason numbers. This postseason, the San Antonio Spurs did have to go through the Portland Trail Blazers as well as the Minnesota Timberwolves. San Antonio is averaging fewer points per game than they did during the regular season, but they have had tougher defense. And, looks like we've got the bots coming in. Okay, let's do this real quick then. This should help eliminate that. This will be fine. Cool. That should help eliminate that. Make sure I bring this back up. Sweet. All right. Haven't seen you since the football championship. You look good with a short haircut. Enjoy your channel, Jason. Thank you very much. I haven't had a haircut, honestly, in weeks. So the fact that it's still like this, not half bad. Texas Guns has arrived. Looks like Destructocron is in the chat. I got Boomer Sooner saying hello as well. Boomer Sooner, what's going on, brother? Shout outs to John Luck, Nicholas Reed, Turbo Skirt saying Choklahoma. What's up, Turbo? Turbo saying hello. Margie checked into the chat. Poppy Trump saying hello. Timothy Jet in the house with us. Flatto Dude saying I want the Spurs, but I think the Thunder are going to pull this off. Sorry, homie. Well, no need for apologies yet, man. Keep the premature tear falling until the end of this game. When it's over, it's over. Do some post-game action, says Marcus. Okay. Marcus Tom. Mario, are you nervous? Well, I'm not the one playing the game. I'm just hanging out. I'm just hanging out calling it. I want the San Antonio Spurs to go out there with that same mentality. I want them to go out there aggressive, but I want them to know that the pressure to win this game, while it will be enormous, it shouldn't be as high as the pressure is for the Oklahoma City Thunder. San Antonio already underdogs in this game heading into it as 3.5-point underdogs. The Spurs, with such a young team, like I think, one player, Harrison Barnes, is the only one who's gotten to a Game 7 out of the entire roster here. So this will be the first Game 7 for all of them. And really the first postseason run for this entire young core, where our average starter's age is 23 years old. So I think San Antonio, win or lose, will have a lot to look up to moving forward. And honestly, even with that being said, man, I think the Spurs are going to be all right, dude. I think we gonna be all right. Straight up. I got Flow State being dropped in the chat right now from That's Appreciate the Flow State, my friend. Spurs got this, I believe, says John Tonian. I believe too. Okay, so I got off track here, guys. Taking a look, head-to-head comparison between regular season and postseason numbers between the Spurs and the Spurs, right? Just a head-to-head comparison of their own statistics here. Points in the paint dipped a little bit. Assists per game dipped a little bit. And turnovers committed went up. A big chunk of that is thanks to this Oklahoma City Thunder defense. But defensively, guys, the Spurs have improved drastically. Holding teams to 105 in points per game allowed. Holding teams to 41% from the floor. Defensive rebounds per game went up. Offensive rebounds per game went up. Blocks per game, steals per game, turnovers forced per game. The postseason Spurs are here. And the postseason Spurs are hopefully here to stay. Win or go home tonight, Spurs defense, big step up in the postseason. Same comparison here for the Oklahoma City Thunder, regular versus postseason numbers. The postseason threes actually got better for OKC, as well as the free throw percentage. Looks like a comment coming in from Selena Baba. Let's see. With Brothers and Foster not reffing this game, it will be a good one. Win or lose, hope the Spurs give it their all. Selena, that's exactly what I'm saying. Go Spurs, go. Thank you for the super. Here's a fist bump to you. Appreciate that. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the tip-off has not started yet. We will have tip-off in about 15 minutes here, guys. So still got a little bit of time. Don't y'all worry. Taking a look at the defensive comparison between the two sides, y'all. Regular season and postseason numbers here. Oklahoma City's defense this postseason has actually suffered. They've given up more points per game allowed. And keep in mind, this is wall sweeping two teams this postseason. They swept the Thunder. The Thunder swept the Suns, and the Thunder took care of the Lakers both in 4. So to anybody who's saying, oh, the Oklahoma City Thunder have taken the fewest free throws out of any team in the postseason, yeah, you played the fewest games. Duh. So here's – I don't know how else to explain that. But here you go. Points per game allowed went up this postseason for OKC. Opponent field goal percentage went up for the OKC defense. Defensive rebounds per game went down for the OKC defense. Offensive rebounds per game did go up. Blocks per game took a dip. Steals per game kind of held the line right here. Turnovers forced per game did go up as well. And more fouls committed per game for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They were already committing 19 fouls per game during the regular season. This postseason, that went up to 22. Okay, so now that that is out of the way, let's do some head-to-head comparisons, and you guys decide. Clapping seal. What's going on, Raider? Appreciate the super there, brother. Appreciate that. All right, Shea or De'Aaron Fox? I'm going to leave it up to you guys in the chat. Who would you rather have? You can drop the Fox, or you can drop a fish for the flop. Who would you rather have on your team? What'd the Fox say? What the Fox did I say? So, it's either Shea or De'Aaron. When we look at this right now, a lot of you guys saying Shea. I got Margie saying Shea. Chat, when does it start? The tip-off time was scheduled for 7, guys, but the hasn't happened yet. Looks like Shea, a couple Foxes right now. Jay dropping the fish. Because even though he's a fish, even though he flops like a fish, just like the SpongeBob theme song, live on the right? Yeah, just like the SpongeBob theme song. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is still a pretty good shooter. Now, this postseason this particular series has not been fantastic for Shea by his metrics, but this postseason he is averaging 27 points per game. Drop on the deck and flop like a fish. SpongeBob SquarePants. That's it. Okay. Taking a look now at the shooting guard comparison, guys. Who are you taking? Are we going with McCain or are we going with Castle? You can either drop a Castle emoji or drop a candy cane because this dude is pretty sweet when he's on fire, when he's able to play. Are you taking Castle or are you taking McCain? The numbers right now. Points per game, Stephon Castle averaging 19.4 compared to 9.9. You've got assists per game, no comparison there. Rebounds per game, also no comparison there. But let's do a fun challenge here. Let's do a fun challenge just for the sake of argument. Coincidentally enough, it's almost exactly twice the amount of minutes played for Stephon Castle. So why don't we double up all of the numbers on the right-hand side, except for field goal percentage and three-point percentage, and see if that really makes that much of a difference. If we double Jared McCain's points per game, assuming that he doubles his production in double the time, we'd be looking at, 19.8. So, yeah, he would actually have an advantage in points per game. But if we doubled the assists per game, he'd have 2.2. If we doubled the rebounds per game, still advantage to Castle. If you double the steals per game, still advantage to Castle. Blocks per game, can't really double that. So we'll leave it as is. And that's being generous, assuming that the field goal percentage and three-point percentage stay exactly the same. But I think the chat is saying that most people are going with the Castle. There it is. I invented Mixin, says math. No. Small forward comparison. Let's take a look here, guys. Quick look at the small forwards. You got Lou Dort or Devin Vassell, guys. Lou Dort or Devin Vassell. Again, head-to-head comparison here between forwards. Are you taking number 24 in white or are you taking number 5 in that Thunder powder blue? Looks like a couple Devin Vassells in the chat right now. A couple of Devins. Looks like Margie says Dory. King Castle. Devin. Weather delay. Game starting late. Weather delay, is there? Interesting. Weather delay inside the stadium. Inside the dome. Fun. Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. Most of y'all have been around the block. This is a Game 7 happening on a major broadcasting network. You know they're going to try to milk that pig as much as they can, man. Milk that cow? Yeah, if you're milking a pig, either you're a freak or your name is Kermit the Frog. Let's go to question number, no question here. Let's go to the power forward spot now. All right, Julian Champagnie or Chet Holmgren? Are we cooked yet, Chet? That's funny. Okay, milk that pig, says Chip. Well then, okay, milk the cow, not Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy. Julian Champagnie, Chet Holmgren. Points per game. You can see Chet has the advantage. Assists per game, advantage to Champagnie. Rebounds per game, advantage to Chet. Steals per game, advantage Champagnie. Blocks per game, advantage to Chet. 3-point percentage, advantage Champagnie. Field goal percentage, advantage to Chet. It goes back and forth from a head-to-head just comparison between the two. I mean, I love me some Julian Champagnie, man. I love me some Julian Champagnie. And honestly, low-key starting to hate Chet Holmgren. I think in a vacuum, if we looked at like the regular season numbers, Chet's numbers would be much more impressive than Champagnie's numbers. But this postseason, and particularly in this series, I can't go with that. I got to go with my gut, and I would take Julian Champagnie right now. This series, as it's been, just based off of the eye test. Yes, Chet is able to get some big plays when needed. He can find the spacing under the rim when needed, and he's obviously a 7-footer, 7+, 7'1", right? So that is always a nice bonus to have compared to Julian Champagnie, who's definitely not a 7-footer, but can still shoot. Yeah, maybe call it my bias, but there's that. I'll take Champagnie. And, of course, the final comparison when it comes to these two sides. It's either Victor Wembanyama or Isaiah Hartenstein at center, and there is no comparison here, guys. It'll be Wemby all night. Here's hoping. Go Spurs, go. So Wemby averaging 23 points per game. Hartenstein averaging 9.3. Wemby averaging 11 rebounds per game this postseason, averaging a double-double. We've seen him almost get a quadruple-double, averaging almost 4 blocks per game. Let's see how Wemby handles this contest here tonight. Tip-off coming in any moment now, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to do the quick introductions and get that thing going. This game is brought to you today, ladies and gentlemen, by Acorns. If you guys have not started investing for your future, you can use the link in the description below. I'm actually plugging it into the chat right now. If you've never invested in the past, guys, and you've only done these parlays, you're only playing underdogs, only playing prize picks or DraftKings or what have you, FanDuel, doesn't matter. I always tell my friends and the people that I care about to please gamble responsibly. And if you win, take a part of it and invest it for your future. 96% of people who use those platforms lose. I'm not going to sit on this for too long, guys. But because of that, I don't want you guys to lose money. I want you guys to win money. That's why I have set this up. It is free to enter, guys. And it's the Pick'em Challenge for the World Cup. All you got to do is guess the top 2 teams that will advance out of every bracket. If you do, you could win $100 right there. There are rules and descriptions in the link. Once you click the link, it'll break everything down for y'all. You'll have to check the box saying that you read everything. But if y'all want a chance to win $100, there's a link in the description down below. Or you can simply check out the website, footballnationusa.com. footballnationusa.com, and navigate your way over to the Pick'ems tab. Again, we'll be covering all these World Cup games. That'll be coming up this week. The NBA schedule is right here once again. Tip-off getting ready to happen any moment now. The shoot-around is still not concluded. They're currently dimming the lights, folks. They are dimming the lights and dropping the strobe effect. This game is about to get started, y'all. So players currently being introduced. About 3 more minutes here and we'll have tip-off For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. We will have tons of data for y'all as this game goes on. We will have tons of data for y'all as this game goes on. You actually move this over. Make a quick adjustment here on my NBA court. You know what's funny is I've had the little blue, their regular logo or their regular court, the light blue court, for like the majority of the series, but they keep doing this dark court that I've got underneath. And so today I downloaded the dark court and plugged it in when today's court is actually this one here. Let's go ahead and fix that court. That way it feels more like the actual game. This is what the floor looks like today, ladies and gentlemen. No dark colors. It's like this. We got the powder blue on the floor for OKC. They are introducing the players right now. Lou Dort currently being introduced. We just took a look at Lou Dort's numbers for those of y'all who missed that part of the pregame. Here it is one more time. Home starters for the Oklahoma City Thunder. You'll see these 5 hit the floor. As a matter of fact, it won't even be these 5. It looks like Cason Wallace is actually getting the start at guard. So it'll be it'll be Isaiah Hartenstein, Chet Holmgren, Lou Dort, Cason Wallace, and SGA. Not Jared McCain. So Cason Wallace will be getting the start, guys. I just want to make sure that that is what you guys are seeing on your side as well. So we're clear on who the starters are for today. And, of course, for the San Antonio Spurs, it will be Victor Wembanyama, Julian Champagnie, Devin Vassell, Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox, and head coach Mitch Johnson. Big game. If the Spurs win, then big finals. New York and Texas, big money states, says 420 King of the Hill. Also, big facts. Shout out to Jagular saying stay hydrated. Thank you, Jagular. Appreciate you, sir. Got my coffee here on the side. Iced coffee here on the side, which is actually all watered down now. I don't want to use my tie clip to stir this around. That's fine. Jack, thank you for the heads up. Hey, guys, those of y'all who are here, we've got over 3,000 people watching. If we could just get 20% of y'all to smash that like button, we'd be sitting at 600 likes before tip-off even happens. This is going to be a massive, massive game, folks. So if y'all are enjoying the content, please be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. My name is Mario. I will be your host throughout this contest. Should be one heck of a game, guys. Should be one heck of a game. Make some minor adjustments here. And get this game underway. Should be any moment now. Shaking hands right now, Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs getting ready to face off here for this tip-off. Like button smash, says Drea. Thank you. MVP Mario, thank you. Dalek, thank you so much. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Fighting out of the blue corner. Just kidding. Weighing in at a combined 2,000 pounds, the Oklahoma City Thunder. And fighting out of the black corner. This would be fun. All right. Got to get myself settled in. I'm anxious. I'm ready for this, guys, in case you could not tell. I'm sure the players are as anxious as I am. Let's effing go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here comes the opening tip-off of this game. San Antonio versus OKC. It's going to come down to this. Let's see who wins the opening tip-off. Opening tip-off of the game. Jump ball coming in. Wembanyama gonna win the jump ball. It's coming back with the San Antonio Spurs. So Spurs win the tip-off. That means they'll get the basketball to start this quarter and quarter number 4. De'Aaron Fox looks to the right, nowhere to go. Looks to the left. He's standing on the Paycom Center logo. Passes to Wembanyama. Wemby holding. He's going to drive past Hartenstein. He'll drop the shoulder. He'll shoot. Good shot off the glass right there. Looks like the bank is open for San Antonio. Opening shot will fall. San Antonio gonna start this off with a 2-point lead. Spurs up by 2. Coming back now, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Chet Holmgren gonna pass this thing. It's gonna be stolen. San Antonio bringing it back. It's Stephon Castle. Castle going to be fouled under the rim right now. That's gonna be a whistle with 11:17 left to play in quarter number 1. Let's see where the officials place this. It was not a shooting foul. It was not a shooting foul, so we'll see some changes coming in now. Switch to live. Spurs have now inbound the basketball. Ball is currently in the hands of Stephon Castle, who works his way into the paint. Hand comes in. It's deflected again. This time Lou Dort gets a piece of it. That'll stop the clock once again. So Lou Dort gets a piece of it. 11:09 here left to go. Fox will inbound. It's now with Castle. Castle to the right. He backs up to the OKC logo. Passes to Vassell. Vassell will tiptoe the line. He steps back. Baseline jump shot. Good for Devin Vassell. It's 4-0 here. San Antonio gets the first 2 buckets of the game. OKC staying cool, calm, and collected. It's SGA with the ball now. Shea going to get pushed back to the perimeter. Pass here. Chet Holmgren, step back baseline for him. Chet going to knock that one down. And it's now 4-2. San Antonio currently up by 2 here. Driving quickly. Castle will shoot through some contact. Tough shot for Stephon Castle. That's a bucket. Here comes OKC in the corner. Pass. SGA now has it. He drives to the right. SGA hands above the head. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay down here with OKC. So the Thunder able to hang on to possession. Spurs on the court. You can see the 5 players on the court for San Antonio. There's waiting for the inbound pass. Sorry about that. Ball's in the hands of Hardenstein. He gives this one to SGA. Shea holds the ball low. He's covered by Vassell. Shea goes to the left, top of the key. He'll shoot this one. Good! Nice shot for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Beautiful arc on that shot. Hard to block when you've got a release point that high up. Ball's coming back with San Antonio. Good shot there for SGA. Pass underneath. Stephon Castle wide open there. Someone left the back door open, and Castle is able to sneak in. Ball now in the hands of Hardenstein. Hardenstein picked up by Wembanyama. Hands off this one backwards to Chet Holmgren, who walks the perimeter. Chet will shoot over Wemby. That's going to be a doink off the back of the rim. Oh, Fox could not control the rebound. Put that in the hands of Cason Wallace. SGA to Lou Dort. Pump fake, sidestep, triple. No, it's out of bounds. It's Spurs ball. So a missed shot here for SGA. Goes out through the baseline. San Antonio now on the attack. It's Victor Wembanyama. Wemby holds. Wemby to the right. It's now in the hands of Vassell. Vassell back to Wemby. Wemby makes a move. Hardenstein in front of him. Nice give and go. 1-2 play like in FIFA. There's the jam. Little give and go. Wembanyama picks up the shot. He gets the bucket. Beautiful assist there from the corner. Here's a pass out to the three-point line. Here's tucked away at the baseline. Shea has to clear this out. Lou Dort for 3 now. Dort doinks that off the rim. Wemby goes up for the board. Wembanyama gets another rebound. San Antonio will bring it back. Wemby will try to drive. Kicks to Vassell in the corner for 3. No. Ooh, I was going to get hyped for that shot. Missed shot wide open for Vassell. Good look. We'll take that every time. SGA going to pass to the corner here. Climbing up the baseline. Lou Dort will pass to Hardenstein. Hardenstein going to lose the basketball. Wemby comes up with the steal. It's Spurs basketball. Wemby going to be chased down. He hits the deck here, and the officials will blow the whistle. Let's see. Cason Wallace will be charged with a foul. So it stays Spurs basketball. Spurs ball. Wemby leading the way in all 3 categories right now for the San Antonio Spurs. 8 minutes and 21 seconds here left to go. 8:21 here left to go. Ooh. Inbound pass. San Antonio with it now. It's Castle. He's at the elbow. Castle shoots the elbow jump shot. That's no good. Defensive rebound for Ihart. Hardenstein will kick this to Caruso. Caruso to SGA. Shea Picked up by Julian Champagny. Shea tries a little shake and bake. Oh, great job by Champagny. Here's a Hardenstein shot. That's a shot that's going to go. Hardenstein with a teardrop. San Antonio bringing it back. Victor Wembanyama holds at the Paycom Center logo. Pass to Julian Champagny and back to Wemby. Wemby has the double team, gives to Fox. Fox will pull up and shoot the triple. It's up. Bang! Fox for three. Fox with a nice shot there. Count it. Here comes Caruso. Caruso to Hardenstein and now to SGA. Shea at the baseline. Stolen. Fox comes up with the steal. Swiping, no swiping. Here he goes. Pass to Champagny. Fastball to Wemby. One more to Fox. Here is Vassell for three. No. It's going to be a defensive rebound for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Great opportunity there for San Antonio. Another missed opportunity, though. Devin Vassell with 2 missed shots early in this game. Still, San Antonio with a slight lead. Here's SGA, who will shoot and get it to go. Well done there for OKC. Looks like a fast break opportunity. Pass to Champagny for three. Good for San Antonio. It's 16-8. Spurs up by 8. Alex Caruso on the dribble. Alex Caruso to the right. It's stolen again. Devin Vassell intercepts that. Vassell drives, attacks. He misses. The cleanup. It's good. Timeout called. The jam is there for Stephon Castle. Go Spurs, go. 18-8. San Antonio up by 10. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Those of you watching, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mario. I am your host. Spurs up by 10. We've seen this before, though, guys. Yes, exciting. Exciting first few minutes. But we are barely approaching the midway point of quarter number 1. Right now, San Antonio is playing with their hair on fire. Can the Oklahoma City Thunder weather this storm? It's going to come down to this, man. If San Antonio can extend this lead and continue doing what they're doing, we should be in a good position to win this game. OKC, though, definitely not out of it yet. I do expect some big changes and big corrections. Please, for the love of God, Mitch, do not pull Wemby and do not put in Luke Cornett. Not yet. Not yet. Let Wemby continue to cook. Let Wemby cook for a little bit. Just stumbled on your channel. What's going on, Alaric? How you doing, my friend? Welcome in. Thank you very much. Cheers to you, sir. They're looking great. Reading some of these comments. This series winner was decided when they decided to crown Shea MVP in front of Wemby, says RX Kennedy. Brew, I'm going to watch the Mask versus Mask match. I'm over. OKC, says official Dre Lusky. Hello to all of y'all in the chat. As a Lakers fan, go Spurs, go. Reading some of these comments right now. The one chip, how you doing, bro? Fist bumps to you. Wemby on minutes, says Mr. Mojo. This game is live on NBC. This game is live on NBC. Nixon 4, says Mr. Mojo. Let's go, Fox. I put 60 on OKC to win. Don't worry, guys. The Spurs finna go to the finals. Is that a self-burn? Because every time you make a bet, you end up losing that bet. I had that unfortunate curse for many years, sir. Great start by the Spurs, but still too early in the game. Agreed, Eds. Agreed. Lou Dort, stop FN shooting. Dort has some issues. Do I have any parlays on it? No. I personally do not. I've changed my habits, guys. I feel like we are on a much better financial trajectory moving forward here, using the investment platform as opposed to using the gambling sites. I just want to help young men. There's not enough content creators guiding guys in the right direction. They want everybody to go out and buy their sports betting products, which I understand the appeal, but we want to instill some better habits in our community. So that's just, for the old folks out there who are in their 40s and 50s, you guys understand why I'm trying to talk this up to the younger guys who are out here blowing grips daily, weekly on these sports gambling apps. For those, again, I'm not against it. All I'm saying is please be responsible. I want you guys to have fun. I want everybody watching this live stream for your parlays to hit. It just probably isn't going to happen. All right, I'll shut up about that. Commercial break is now over. Let's get back to this game, guys, and lock in one more time. Score is 18-8. San Antonio with a 10-point lead. Oklahoma City with the basketball. We'll get some action here in just a moment. Wembanyama already getting in his shot spot. Just like I begged Mitch Johnson not to do this, Wembanyama is no longer on the floor. So here's a pass to SGA. SGA's now got it. He'll kick to Cason Wallace, wide open. That's going to doink off the back of the rim, but it's an offensive rebound by Hardenstein with nobody in the center. Three-point shot going to miss again. Cason Wallace able to chase it down for OKC. Another opportunity. Jared McCain gives to Caruso. Caruso at the wing, wide open. Who is guarding Wallace? Three-point shot is good. Terrible defensive collapse here for the San Antonio Spurs without Wembanyama on the floor. That one possession did not look good. Can they clean this up? Here is Vassell. Missed the first two. Good on this one. Bucket for Devin Vassell. 21-11. Alex Caruso now on the run. Caruso coast to coast with a finger roll on the right-hand side. It's 21-13. San Antonio, Dylan Harper now. Harper gives to Castle. Stephon Castle is now just outside the paint. He'll go up, he'll shoot, and be fouled by SGA. Bucket and one. And so we go to the free throw line. Stephon Castle to shoot an and one here with 5:30 left to go. 5:30 left to go. So, 3 fouls already in quarter number 1 for OKC. No fouls for San Antonio. The and one is good there for Stephon Castle. It's OKC basketball. Let's start the clock once again. Cason Wallace at the bottom of the screen will give this to the straightaway. Hardenstein beyond his depth will give to SGA. Feeds inside. Hardenstein tries to pass. It's stolen. San Antonio's Dylan Harper comes up with a steal. Harper to Castle. Castle, Vassell. Vassell pump fake. Vassell pass to the corner. Champagny for three. Good! 24 becomes 27, and the score is 27-13. San Antonio with a big bucket there. Coming back, it's OKC. Cason Wallace looks out here. It's Jared McCain who will lose his footing. McCain recovers, shoots, and scores. Nice shot there by Jared McCain. It's 27-15. 27-15. Dylan Harper posted up against Caruso, will attack the rim, loses his balance, has to pass to Champagny. Champagny gives to Castle for three, and that's a doink off the rim. Elmer Fudd gets the rebound. Here's the push forward. Shea kicks to the corner. McCain for three. Bang! McCain for three. 27-18. Looks like San Antonio going to call a timeout now. Spurs still up by 9, but Mitch Johnson saw something he did not like there. I 100% agree. The defensive, nobody knows who wants to be that guy defensively when Wemby's not on the floor. Champagny believes that he can still, it's just, it gets messy. It got messy there for a second. Okay, let's read to you guys, read some of these comments right now. Who is the ref, says JS. Good question, JS. Let's talk about it. We do have these graphics for y'all. Unlike other channels who don't have this for you, we do. Mark Davis, John Goebel, and Josh Tiven going to be your 3 officials for today here in Game 7. Mitch Irvin is the official as the alternate should one of these guys get injured, but this is a pretty seasoned crew, 57 years worth of experience between the 3 of them, and as long as it's not Tony Brothers, I'm totally cool with that. I'm fine with that. I think I saw someone post, and I didn't fact check this, but someone was so willing to die on this hill. They said that OKC has never lost a regular or postseason game with Tony Brothers as the official. Something I read online. I don't believe everything I read online, but that did put my antennas up. Guys, we got one hell of a fight happening right now in OKC, and we will have one hell of a night here on Sunday, June 14th on this channel. That is 2 weeks from now, guys. The what am I saying right now? The White House will be hosting a fight. You heard that right. UFC Freedom 250 will happen on Sunday, June 14th. It'll be Topuria versus Gaethje and Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane, and that is going to be two insanely good fights. If you've never seen any of these guys fight, man, you're in for a treat. These should be two powerhouse slugfests. And looking at the undercards, man, you've got Josh O'Malley out here. You've got Mauricio Rufy out here versus Michael Chandler. That should be a good fight. Kyle Dawkins going to be a good fight there as well against Bo Nickel. And it's just going to get better and better. Diego Lopez, Steve Garcia. I'm stoked for this card, regardless, again, of whatever your political alignments are. This is going to be must-watch TV. Period. End of story. It's going to be crazy. All right, guys. We're still in the middle of this commercial break. Timeout has been called by the San Antonio Spurs. Mitch Johnson trying to either give his guys a chance to rest, give our guys a chance to rest, or come up with a new tactic, because what just happened here? The exchange netted 2 positive points for OKC. Here we are. Gaethje, says Clover Jets. Yeah, that should be fun. AJ and Jay Will missing are big factors. No, Obi-Wan. Let's be honest. AJ Mitchell, last postseason, played 16 minutes in the entire finals. Let's not pretend like AJ Mitchell is needed for OKC to win this game. I understand he's had a couple of good blowout games this postseason, but AJ Mitchell, Jay Will is a big part. But A.J. Mitchell, OKC has been fine without him in the past. They don't really need him. That's like us being like, oh, Keldon Johnson's not available. We're going to lose this game because Keldon Johnson's not here. Here's a flip of the hips. Here is the drive, and it looks like this time under the rim. The shot will go up. Castle not going to draw the foul. It's coming back with OKC. OKC will bring it back. Here's a look to the left. Chet Holmgren going to get stripped here by Keldon Johnson. Speaking of, looks like Stephon Castle almost loses the ball, and no whistles being called right now. It is stolen by OKC again. Shea will drive and shoot, and it looks like a late whistle going to come in. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander going to be fouled by Dylan Harper. We go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Wemby has checked back onto the floor, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. So Castle got stripped. Why he was running point, I don't know, especially when you've got De'Aaron Fox on the floor. Castle should only have the ball in his hands if he's shooting. We're getting ready to set up something. Anyway, Shea makes free throw number 1. The score is 27-19. That is the first foul of the day for the San Antonio Spurs. Second free throw is good for Shea, and the score is now 27-20. San Antonio hasn't hit a bucket in a while, looking for a couple of shots to go right now. It's in the hands of Dylan Harper. Harper at the edge of the OKC logo, picked up by Jared McCain. Harper to the left. Caruso between him and the rim. Continuing to hold, he gives to Wemby. Wemby puts the ball low, should keep it high. He'll shoot this 2-point shot. That's misgauged right there, and it's going to be a missed shot. It's rebounded by OKC. Transition basketball for OKC. McCain gives this one to SGA. Shea looks to the right, gives to McCain. McCain puts the ball behind his back as he tries to drive in. Slowed down by Harper. Shea shoots the triple. Doink! And offensive rebound again. Chet Holmgren now has it. San Antonio getting killed on the offensive board. Wembanyama going to need to contribute on that rebounding effort. 3-point shot for Jalen Williams, number 6. That's no good. So Jay Will going to miss that triple. Fox now has it. Gives this one to Vassell. Vassell going to make a move. He's at the elbow. He shoots this from inside the elbow. That's another missed shot. Jay Will gets the board. Jared McCain now. Little hot potato with him and Will. Here's the shot that goes up. McCain can't get it. That's going to be a Chet Holmgren clear foul right there, and Holmgren will go to the free throw line for 2. Oh, they're calling it not a shooting foul. They're saying it's a foul on the rebound, which I do believe is a fair call right there. Keldon Johnson commits the foul. It's OKC basketball. We'll get an inbound pass here in just a moment. 2 minutes and 32 seconds left to play in quarter number 1. The San Antonio Spurs currently up by 7. There's the inbound pass to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA currently covered by Vassell. SGA to the right. He tries to feed inside to Chet. Chet clears out to Kenrich Williams for 3. Doink off the front of the rim. And Wemby has to hit the deck to rebound. Here coming back, it's now with De'Aaron Fox. Fox to Vassell. Vassell one more to Harper. Harper going to control the ball. He's going to step up in the paint. He's got Kenrich Williams in front of him. He'll shoot and score. San Antonio up by 9. OKC with the ball once again. Shai covered by Vassell. Shai picked up by KJ now. Shai will shoot on the run. Overbakes that off the backboard. Misjudges the shot. And here is a shot for Vassell coming back, where he will be fouled by Jared McCain. And now Vassell has earned a trip to the free throw line. Devin Vassell has earned his first trip to the free throw line here today. He's going to shoot 2. He's going to shoot 2. San Antonio up by 9 right now. Keep the momentum, says Eli Vaughn. Go Spurs, says Burning Tepig. Free throw 1. Vassell. It's good. Devin Vassell knocks down the first free throw. To all of my Spurs fans out there, what's going on? Puro pinche San Antonio, ya tú sabes, mi gente. Bienvenidos a este juego contra los San Antonio Spurs and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Go Spurs, go. Free throw number 2 for Vassell. It's good. And the score is now 31-20. Ball now in the hands of the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai, covered by Vassell, goes to the right. Shai continues his heading, changes direction, passes to the left. McCain gives to Kenrich, gives to Chet. Holmgren sidestep, tries to put it up over KJ, changes his mind, shot clock down to 2. Here's a shot that goes up for Caruso. It's no good. It's a Wembanyama rebound. Spurs going to try to bring it back here. Here is Vassell, who's got the lane. He goes up, passes last minute, pass. And a bad pass here. Julian Champagnie puts that into the stands. It's OKC ball. So bad pass. Champagnie knew it. He was saying stay. He wanted him to stay, but, well, I want you to stay. Lame. Okay, all right. I don't know why that jumped into my head. Okay, I also don't know why I sang that so poorly. Inbound pass has come in, guys. Jared McCain has the ball in his hands. McCain to the left. It's now with Hardenstein. Hardenstein backwards to SGA. Shai's got it at the perimeter. Shai double-teamed here. Gives to Hardenstein at the baseline. A kick to Caruso for 3. Doink. But a tip-in will go, and Kenrich Williams gets the shot to fall. It's 31-22. San Antonio up by 9 here in quarter number 1. Here's the drive for De'Aaron Fox. Fox will drive and kick. Pass. Wemby now has it. He goes up. They're going to blow the whistle. Looks like Hardenstein took an elbow right there. Wemby tried to make a quick move, and Hardenstein got hit in the mouth. Wemby serving up elbows, huh? Hardenstein fouled on the play. Here goes Wemby. Oh, that's unnecessary. I didn't see any follow-through. It was kind of just like a check. I don't know, man. So, Wemby going to be charged with a foul. That's definitely a foul right there. And looks like the Spurs are going to challenge here. Is this really happening? This is going to be a challenge lost by San Antonio. Why are we challenging this? I don't know. The challenge has come in, guys. Looks like Mitch is watching it one more time. Wemby still throwing bows, says DJ Gene. I mean, it looked like Wemby's elbow caught Hardenstein right on the pow, right in the kisser. But Mitch Johnson, apparently the team that he has sitting directly behind him, says to go ahead and challenge it. So San Antonio will challenge this here. The elbow at the beginning of the drive, says Obi-Wan. Mitch hurts my head, says Chip the Weird. Wemby thought it was a Ludacris song. Move! Get out the way. Hold up! The fight's out! So if you do the speed limit, get the out of my way. Move! Get out the way. Get out the way, B. Get out the way. Is it a foul? Yeah, I think it's a foul. They're saying that maybe the foul was initiated by Hardenstein first and Wemby was trying to get some separation. I don't know, guys. They're looking at this here. I will update you as soon as I have more. I will update you as soon as I have more. I mean, yeah. I mean, what are we talking about here? Yeah. It's an unsuccessful. Wait a minute. Who called this timeout here? It said that San Antonio had challenged. I dropped that in the chat earlier because that was directly pulled, guys, from ESPN. Looks like this was Thunder who actually challenged. Looks like it was actually Thunder that initiated the challenge. And they were calling this a foul going the other way. So Thunder initiated the challenge because they were trying to give the ball to San Antonio. So Thunder called a timeout, and the call has been overturned. It will be OKC basketball. At least that's what it's saying here. It's Wembanyama offensive foul turnover. And now a technical free throw is coming in for San Antonio as OKC's head coach losing his mind, screaming at Goebel, screaming at the officials, earned himself a technical. I like the passion, but we'll see. So a tech, Mark Davis dropped the tech there on coach. San Antonio at least got their free throw. 30 seconds left to play in quarter number one. Double team coming up here in the corner for SGA. Jared McCain now has the ball. McCain will try to drive. He'll shoot. Wemby gets a piece of it, and it looks like the ball is going to stay down here with 22.5 left to go. 32-22. San Antonio currently up by 10. San Antonio currently up by 10. Inbound pass coming in for the Oklahoma City Thunder. There it is, a handoff to Hardenstein. Hardenstein going to give to Cason Wallace to McCain, who lets it fly. Bang! McCain with a three-point shot. It's 32-25 right now. San Antonio will bring it back after a big shot right there. Looks like it's just a 7-point game here in Oklahoma. A run to the left, Wembanyama to Fox. Fox for three. Doink. No good. And coming back now, half-court shot will go up. Ooh, that ball looked like it had eyes, but ultimately it will miss. And that is the end of quarter number one. So that is the end of quarter number one. It will be OKC basketball to start quarter number two. Let's just make sure everything is in order. All right, guys. So, welcome to Football Nation. We normally try to engage with our audience here during these commercial breaks with 7,000 people in the chat. This should be fun. All right, guys. Here we go. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? In case anybody is wondering, I'm out here on the east side of San Antonio, Texas, somewhere between Converse, Kirby, and the 410 area. Go San Antonio, go Spurs, go. I have been a Spurs fan my entire life. I am not a fair weather fan. This is something we've been doing, watching the Spurs since really before I could even walk. How's the weather, says DJ Gene. The weather's good, man. Weather is good. Got to work out in the garage today. Shout outs to my folks up in Canada, Toronto, Ontario, Philippines, Northern Ireland, Virginia. Shout out to Jaden, Robert, Marbet, Evil, Jimmy, and Ashley. SW in New Zealand, what's going on? Let's see. Wakini, Kansas. Never heard of it. What's going on? 78223 inside the loop. Southside says Green Line. What's going on? Mr. Samora in San Antonio. Night Abyss in Oklahoma. Trinity, Texas. Floresville, Columbus. Oh, baby. Thunder Coach reminds me of Alfalfa. Dear Darla, I hate your stinking guts. You are the scum between my toes. You make me vomit. Love, the San Antonio Spurs. Indonesia, what's going on? Philippines in the chat. We got New York City for Andrew. How you doing, Andrew Tang? North Carolina for Edward. Sumi saying Tampa, Florida. It's going to be a blowout, says so. Chip the Weird saying, what up, guys? South Korea's in the chat. I feel the soul coming out from you. We got Florida saying hello. Navasota, Texas saying hello. Super chat just dropped in right now. Good morning, Vietnam. How you doing, Mish? Georgetown, Texas, north of Austin. How you doing? I am Nickelodeon. Philippines, Finland, Canada, Philadelphia, Africa. Dun, 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 dun. Shout out to you, Amun Tanner. Amun Tanner with a $2 super chat. Thank you. Looks like we also just got a new channel member here as well during this point. Welcome, Longhorns, to First Down. How you doing, Longhorns? Appreciate you becoming a channel member. Looks like poverty is in Mars, Rio Vista, California. Okay. All right. So, if you guys could not tell, there is absolutely no way for me to keep up with the chat when we have 7,000 people in the chat. But good on you guys. Y'all definitely understood the mission here today. I can see that we've got people from Australia, Austria, South America, Africa, every continent except for Antarctica right now. But apparently we've got a guy on Mars. So this is really cool. We're already plugged in globally before the World Cup even starts. This should be a lot of fun. This should be a lot of fun. How do you know Spanish? Well, aside from living in San Antonio, Texas, both of my parents are from the Dominican Republic, so I grew up speaking Spanish in my household. Here's a pass to the left-hand side. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the basketball will now drive in the paint, shoot from short range, gets that shot to go, and the lead is now just 5 for San Antonio. Spurs currently up by 5. It's San Antonio's basketball. Dylan Harper now at the bottom of the screen, covered by, it looks like Cason Wallace. Harper gives to Fox. Excuse me, that's Castle. Castle back to Harper for 3. Good for the rookie. It's 35-27. Dylan Harper with a hot hand right now. Harper in for Fox. I like it. I'm a fan. Here's a pass to SGA. OKC with the basketball. Shea going to drive, covered by Wemby. He's broken his angles at the baseline a few times. Wide open, Caruso! No, Wembanyama can't get the defensive rebound. A whistle will come in. Isaiah Hardenstein will pick up the foul. Watching from Wemby's home planet, says the Emperor. Omicron Percy I ate. Is that where Wemby's from? That's so funny. Wemba Yum Yum. Appreciate the super chat, dude. All right, so there was a foul here. The basketball is with San Antonio after that foul. Wembanyama is going to clear this one out at the three-point line. It's Stephon Castle back to Wemby. Wemby passes inside to Barnes, who's under the rim, crashing in. Chet will give out to the three-point line. This goes up. That's no good. It's a defensive rebound for Jared McCain. Good offensive possession for San Antonio. Unfortunately, could not finish the play. Here's a pass to Caruso, covered by Champagny. How good has Caruso been this series, man? I tell you what. Here's Hardenstein. He gives this to Chet Holmgren. Holmgren backs out, gives this to McCain. McCain turns the corner. He's at the baseline. Baseline jump shot. Bounces off the rim. Goes off a man's leg. It goes out of bounds. 10:20 left to go. It goes out of bounds. They're calling this a Victor Wembanyama loose ball foul here. So Wemby and Hardenstein really playing tough on each other. Didn't really look like a foul from my side, but of course, anybody who sees me is going to say that I'm biased. I think that was an arm tangle, and I think that was just what it was. Here's Hardenstein in the paint. He'll shoot. He'll score. Isaiah Hardenstein now up to 4 points. That's his second bucket of the day. San Antonio 35, OKC 29. Dylan Harper going to get pushed back. Harper to the left. Harper inside to Castle. Castle has to elevate for the pass. Gets to a wide open Barnes. Another missed shot, but an offensive rebound. Champagnie to Wemby for three. Wemby knocks down the missile, but a whistle came in for a loose ball foul against Julian Champagnie. So the shot will not count there, even though Wembanyama nailed it. It's going to be a turnover. It's a foul. It's OKC ball. Down by 6, the Thunder looking for an answer here. Caruso going to try to thread the needle. The ball gets deflected. It goes out of bounds. 9:47 left to go. It's Thunder ball. Score is still 35-29, and if you're just checking in right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have 9 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in quarter number 2. First half. Couple substitutions. Looks like I see Barnes and Castle going to the bench right now. On the floor for San Antonio, it's Champagnie, Fox, Wemby, Harper, and Bryant. OKC with the ball. Here's a pass to McCain. McCain going to step inside. He's at the free throw line. McCain will shoot. McCain doinks. It bounces up off the rim and in. Friendly shooter's roll. It's now a 4-point game, San Antonio. Up by just 4. De'Aaron Fox blows right past Caruso. He'll pull up and shoot a short-range jump shot. That will be good. 37-31. De'Aaron Fox steps on the gas. Want to see more of that. San Antonio back on defense. Here's Cason Wallace on the dribble, covered and picked up by Harper. Wallace, baseline. Backwards. It's Hardenstein. Teardrop. No good for Hardenstein, and Dylan Harper gets the defensive rebound for San Antonio. Spurs bringing it back. Harper crosses the court. Wemby for three. Good! Bang, bang! Wemby knocks down the triple, and the Thunder call a timeout with 8:57 left to go. So, all right, guys, if you are new to the channel, just know that we will have a trivia quiz for you guys at halftime. Let's make sure I get this up right now. Yeah, you'll hear the funky music. Oh, yeah. At halftime, guys, don't go anywhere because we will have a trivia quiz for y'all. And, yeah, we do that for every single live stream on this channel. So, gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank y'all so much. Hey, first of all, straight up, man, we hit 1,000 likes, and we're not even midway through quarter number 2. So thank you guys. High fives and fist bumps to the squad. All of you guys watching this live stream right now, keep it coming, man. Let's see if we can get 10,000 people in this live stream. We're already 3/4 of the way there with 7,500 active watchers. Appreciate you guys. Okay, quick reminders for those of y'all who missed our pregame, which is the majority of you guys, which is okay. But game 1, San Antonio won that game in double overtime. It was the precursor to what this series has been. An amazing opening game 1, an amazing 7-game series thus far. Whether you have been incredibly angry at the officiating or incredibly jubilant over what has been happening for your team, whether you love it or you hate it, it has been fun to watch. Sometimes hard to watch, but the drama is there. It's making you feel something, and if they've done that, you're hooked. Game 1, San Antonio goes up 1-0 in the series. Game 2, OKC gets one back at home. It's a 1-1 series. Game 3, San Antonio loses at home by 15-point fashion. So Game 4, the Spurs answer back with a haymaker of their own. Scrap all of this. It's now a 3-game series, best 2 out of 3. Game 1, OKC wins again. It's 127-114. Game 2, San Antonio holds OKC to 91 points. Here it is, guys. 2 out of 3. Rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins this one wins all of the marbles. And the other team will get squid gamed. Just kidding. They'll be fine, but they'll be going to Cancun. 37-31. Someone said, where is Bryant? I heard another thing pop off in my headphones, so I'm trying to see if that's super came in, but I can't find it right now. I think someone might have dropped another super, guys, but I don't see it if it doesn't hit the threshold. But DJ Jean saying, can we see the ref slide again, says DJ. Yeah, we can bring that up. We could bring that up all we want. Here we go. Remember, John Goebel, not Jason Goebel. Different guys. All right, San Antonio doing all right now, guys. These are the three officials for today. Mark Davis, John Goebel, and Josh Tiven. These will be your three guys for sure. Okay, come on, Spurs, New York Knicks, or Cancun. It's one or the other. How do you stand up so long, says Mike. Well, Mike, it's just a matter of, well, I was a bartender for a long time. There's that. But look, man, energy, it's a skill to be able to bring up your energy at any time. Plus, bro, it's Game 7. How are you sitting down? Cason Wallace has the basketball. Cason Wallace looks to the right. Jared McCain going to lose his footing. He'll hit the deck, and the officials do not blow the whistle. Jared McCain now going to kick out to Caruso. Caruso's in the paint. He'll shoot this one. It's short. It's going to be an offensive board right there, and nice shot by Jay Will. Looks like a super sticker came in right now saying, stay hydrated. Appreciate the turtle there. Basketball in the hands of Harper. Harper gives to Fox. Fox at the OKC logo. Shake and bake. Drives. Kicks. Carter Bryant at the three-point line gives to Champagny. Champagny back to Bryant. Bryant back to Fox. Fox at the straightaway, lets it fly. No good. It's going to be a defensive board right now by Cason Wallace. Wallace will bring it back. Wallace holding now. No Wemby on the floor. Cason Wallace lets it fly. Doink off the rim over the backboard. That's no good. It's out of bounds. It's Spurs ball with 7:59 left to go. Miguel, thank you. Cool. I got 37-33 on my TV screen. Oh, it's 40. My bad. You guys are right. I got 40-33 on my TV screen. Don't know what happened to my scoreboard. It's a 7-point lead for San Antonio. I was just trying to help OKC out, guys. They seem to really need the help right now. De'Aaron Fox at the three-point line. He will drive, almost loses it. It goes back to Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper takes it to the rack. He's going to be stuffed right now, guys. So, looks like OKC got the help after all. Caruso going to bring it back and miss the layup here. Rebound by Carter Bryant. Spurs ball. They pop it left and right. Here is Fox. Fox inside. There's the drive. Carter Bryant gets the bucket. Here we go. It's 42-33. 42-33. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the right. Shai to the left. Shai, nice spin move here. He is going to go up. He'll be fouled. De'Aaron Fox charged with it. Shai goes to the line. That seems like a fair call here by the officials. All right. Well then. The score is 42-33. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander now going to the free throw line to shoot two shots. Two well-deserved shots here. Shai misses free throw number one. The score remains 42-33. Shai at the line, missed free throw one. That's unusual. He's normally automatic at the free throw line, guys. So free throw number one, no bueno. Here comes free throw number two. Free throw number two, also no bueno. He missed both free throws at the line. Can San Antonio capitalize? It's Spurs ball. Stephon Castle goes to the right now. Castle inside to Cornet. Can't get the alley-oop, but a whistle coming in. And Chet Holmgren will be charged with a foul on Luke Cornet. Cornet now goes to the line for two shots. 7:02 here left to go. I don't see much of a foul there, ref. Maybe? I don't know, dude. That seemed like a weak call. Not going to lie. I'm a Spurs fan. Cornet's at the free throw line. We're going to capitalize, but I don't know if I love that call. First free throw's good for Cornet. The score is now 43-33. That was a questionable call. Not going to lie. In case anybody wants to write it down to have their notes later. 7:02 left to go here is when the whistle was blown. and a foul charged to Chet Holmgren. Both free throws are good for Luke Cornett. San Antonio back up by 11. It's now in the hands of Cason Wallace to the right. He gives to Shea. Shea backwards. Nice, lines this up. This corner. Good! Nice shot there from the wing. Shea gets it to go. It's an 8-point game. Looks like a whistle going to come in for San Antonio with 6:45 left to go. 6:45 here left to go. Someone said writing it down. All right. Okay. Okay, let's go to edit. Customization. Go. All right. The score right now is 44-36. Ladies and gentlemen, San Antonio called a timeout after that three-point shot. We're going back to a commercial break. For those of y'all who are just now joining us and this is your first time watching, welcome. Hey, my name is Mario. Y'all can call me Mario. Y'all can call me the annoying Spurs guy or the annoying Cowboys guy or whatever. It's fine. Mario works best, but it's good to have y'all here with us today. For those of y'all who have been living under a rock, guys, the NBA draft lottery, there's a good chance that we are going to see Boozer end up being the #1 overall pick this year, but Boozer likely heading towards Washington. Utah Jazz has the #2 overall pick. Memphis Grizzlies and Chicago Bulls going to be 3 and 4. By the way, in case you guys have not been listening to what's going on with the new draft lottery, Adam Silver and the NBA have now changed the rules. So if you play so bad that you are in these bottom 4 teams now, technically speaking, right, if you have the worst 4 records now in the NBA, you will now get less draft picks than the teams between 5 and 4. I think it's 5 and 10, right? Because if you play that bad, this is supposed to help eliminate the tanking moving forward. You would get less chances to get a #1 overall pick if you are this bad. So that should help. So I think that's going to be a really nice change. Kind of reminds me of how, like, in European soccer, if your team is that bad, you don't get a first overall pick. You get relegated to the G League, bro. That's what happens in European soccer, and I think this is kind of the equivalent there. 1XC right now saying, what are your thoughts on the Dominican Republic's treatment of Haitians? We try not to talk about politics on this channel, even if they're not American politics. And since I am of Dominican descent, I feel compelled to dodge your question. I do have feelings on the matter. And just outright and in general, it's not the greatest thing that the Dominican side of the island is doing to the Haitian side of the island. But when the Haitian side of the island is in the middle of a civil war and all the other things, you can kind of... Anyways, not the time, bro. Read the room. I appreciate the super chat. Definitely not the time. We've got 7,000 people watching basketball. I don't want to get into international geopolitical debates. Okay, the score is 36-44. Mario, who would have the Spurs? Who would have thought the Spurs can play finals? Me. I would have thought that. I thought that from the beginning. I said Spurs and Celtics in the finals. Then the Celtics exited in round 1 thanks to the Philadelphia 76ers, who were then swept by the Knicks, who then went on to sweep the Cavaliers. So now here's hoping it's Spurs and Knicks in the NBA Finals. Okay. I'll respond. It's FUBAR, says the bad guys. That's a good way to phrase it. That's a good way to phrase it, and if you don't know what FUBAR means, you're not old enough. Basketball in the hands of Victor Wembanyama. You should watch Saving Private Ryan. Victor Wembanyama goes to the left. Wemby tries a windmill layup right there. That's not going to go. Wemby can't score. Coming back now, it's OKC. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander picked up by Julian Champagnie behind the back. Shai will shoot. No, changes his mind. Gives to J. Will, who will shoot. This is going to be, looks like, out of bounds. Last touched here. They're saying it's last touched by San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama claims he was fouled by Chet Holmgren on the rebound. The officials swallowed the whistles right there. Mitch Johnson talking right now to, you can see everybody saying, hurry up and inbound the pass. We don't want them to challenge. Here's a shot that goes up for Shea. Shea going to try to flop right there. He's not going to get the shot to go. Shea now drives. Shea will take it to the rack, and he'll score this time. It's 38 for OKC now. 44-38, San Antonio with a 6-point lead. Shea tried the flop. The officials did not allow it. Here's a pass to Wemby. Wemby to Champagnie for three. Doink, no good. Another missed shot. San Antonio with the early shot clock three-pointers starting to catch up to them. Ball movement here at the perimeter. It's in the hands of SGA. Shea, covered by Champagnie, works his way towards the straightaway. Nice move by Shea. Cooks him. Passes underneath. Chet Holmgren going to miss a shot. Looks like this whistle going to come in, and it's going to be a foul against Julian Champagnie. So Champagnie fouls right now. San Antonio puts OKC at the free throw line. Okay. James saying, tipping on fofos, rep info. Go Spurs, go. Go Spurs, go. We're at the free throw line, guys. OKC is at the free throw line. First free throw for Chet Holmgren. Doink. That's no good. The score remains 44-38. It's a 6-point game. The last two free throws for SGA, he missed. First free throw for Chet here was a miss. Dr. Checkmate with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Mr. Checkmate. Both free throws no good, and Stephon Castle gets the rebound. Castle with a pull down. Here comes Harper. Harper feeds to Wemby. Wemby going to be fouled right now by Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams, by the way, OKC is in the bonus. Jalen Williams going to be charged with this foul. Will. Let's read this. Would you be willing to cover U.S. Soccer, English Premier League, La Liga, or UEFA if you have good numbers for World Cup? Yes. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Yeah, man, I'm willing to step up our broadcasting game. But we can talk about that after this one. So Stephon Castle has the ball. Castle to the right. Castle to the rim. He'll go up trying to shoot past Lou Dort. Basketball goes out of bounds. Looks like it was last touch this time by Castle. And it goes out of bounds. It's going to be OKC ball. Down by 6, OKC looking for a remedy here. OKC will drive. It's Shea. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander currently has 15. He'll shoot from the elbow. That's going to go off the rim and in. What a shot for Shea. It's 44-40. San Antonio up by just 4 now. Spurs looking to answer back. Dylan Harper makes a nice move here. He'll step back to the three-point line. Harper to the right. It's Vassell. Vassell under the rim. He will miss the shot. Castle will go up and score. Castle cleans up the mess. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. It's still a 6-point game. Coming back quickly, OKC bringing it all the way. There's the shot. It's Will who scores now. Jalen Williams with 4 points on the day. San Antonio with the ball once again. To the left-hand side, it's Dylan Harper. Harper gives to Wemby. Wemby going to hold right now. Wemby jab step. He goes right. He shoots. Not going to get the foul called. It's going to be an offensive rebound for San Antonio. Wemby for three. Doink off the rim. And Caruso will chase down the rebound. Caruso gives to Chet. Chet gives to SGA. Shea holding right now. Covered by Champagnie. Step back pass. Will gives back to Shea. Trying to get past. He'll shoot this one. Shea. Good! Shea butter, more like it. It's a 2-point game. 3:45 left to play. San Antonio's lead has all but disappeared right now. So San Antonio up by just 2. Here's a pass to Wemby. Wemby's in the paint. He'll go up and shoot. Another missed shot for Wembanyama. Here come the Oklahoma City Thunder. Alex Caruso will pass. It's now in the hands of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea covered right now by Harper. This whole stadium on their feet. Here's a pass inside. And Caruso doing some kind of interesting fancy ball movement. It's stolen. San Antonio fast break. There it goes. Castle is fouled by Caruso. And we get a trip to the free throw line. So Castle hacked by Caruso. Clock will stop right now. Stephon Castle saying that's got to be a take foul. He's fouling me, pulling my arms. This is going to be challenged for a flagrant here. This is going to be reviewed for sure. So looks like, and this is directly from ESPN, guys. I'm popping this into the chat right now. Oh, yeah, there's definite pull on that. That's more than just a foul. That's definitely... Man, Dylan Harper threw himself on the ground to hold Castle away. Caruso clearly pulling Castle down to the ground. Castle got up, and he was about to pick a fight. Dylan Harper had to rear naked choke Stephon Castle damn near to get him to chill out. So this is currently under review, guys. Currently under review. All right, here we go. Let's see what they say. Yeah, that's a flagrant, says Asia. I don't know if this is a Spurs challenge, guys. I don't know why ESPN keeps saying Spurs challenge. This is an official review, not a Spurs challenge. So let me get this off the screen here. Oh, yeah, man. Come on. That's so clearly got to be a flagrant, bro. We'll see what they say here. So here is clear. There's like, come on, dude. No way. So ref initiated review. Replay supports the call. Looks like it did not rise to the call of a flagrant here. It says replay supports call. All right, couple free throws. Stephon Castle going to shoot two, guys. Castle, free throw number one. That's good. San Antonio back up by 3. San Antonio back up by 3. It's 3:09 here left to play in quarter number 2. All right, Castle's at the line. He made free throw number 1. Oklahoma City is in the bonus right now, in case anybody was curious. Free throw number 2 is no good. Here we start the clock again. OKC's basketball. It's 47-44. Alex Caruso covered by Fox. Caruso will bounce this to the left. It's in the hands right now of SGA. Shea, the league MVP, will shoot and score in the eye of the defense. Both teams in the bonus. It's Spurs with the basketball. De'Aaron Fox now goes to the left. Fox gonna spin. He'll shoot a fadeaway jump shot. Swish on that one. 49-46. It's a one-possession game. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander will bring it back. Shea going to drive, attacks right now, draws a lot of attention, gives to Lou Dort. Dort going to miss. Another offensive rebound and a pass to Dort. Dort for 3. Bang! It's all tied up. It's 49-49. San Antonio really struggling right now on the on the defensive glass, giving up too many offensive rebounds here. 9 offensive rebounds in the first half of this game. De'Aaron Fox goes to the right. De'Aaron Fox in the paint. Will kick to the corner. Keldon Johnson for 3. That's no good. And Shea will get the rebound. OKC has a chance to take the lead here. It's Alex Caruso. Caruso covered by Fox. Caruso going to get some space here. Fox is backing off. He'll pass this to Jalen Williams. Williams gives to SGA. SGA currently guarded. Nice feed inside. J. Will turns around, sees an opening, shoots and scores. It's 51-49. OKC takes the lead. It's their first lead of the night, and it comes here with about 80 seconds actually left in the first half. De'Aaron Fox will go up and shoot. He will miss this air ball. Clear foul right now. Clear foul right now. Looks like OKC will go to the line. Keldon Johnson going to be charged with a personal foul. So Shea with the eye of the tiger. Shea's eyes wide open, man. This dude has crazy eyes, bro. Shay's crazy eyes are for real. I just don't know what he does with his facial expressions. Okay, it's 51-49. 2 free throws coming up. Chet knocks down the first. It's now 52-49. He missed the last two. Both teams in the bonus. That adrenaline is kicking in, says Zeta. Second free throw for Chet. It's up. It's in. So the score is now 4-point lead for the Thunder here. There's the inbound pass, and it's coming back with Fox. De'Aaron Fox now goes to the left. He sees an opening, kicks it to the corner. Jab step, looks like it's going to go back to Wemby. Wemby's at the three-point line. Wemby going to pass. It's going back, and it's a bad pass here. Looks like it was tipped away. San Antonio will hang on to it. The official said it was tipped. Either that or he said, we're getting paid today. Inbound pass, San Antonio with the ball. Spin move right now. Kick to the corner. Keldon Johnson to Fox from the wing. Good! Fox makes it a one-point game. It's 53-52. San Antonio down by 1. About 50 seconds left to play in quarter number 2. Spurs down by 1. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, shake and bake. He's going to pass this. It's going to be stolen. Vassell comes up with the steal. Castle now at the rim. Castle will miss. KJ will clean it up. And the Spurs retake the lead. 35-32. Excuse me, 35.2 left to go. It's 54-53. Damn, dyslexia's for real, y'all. Here's the inbound pass. Alex Caruso will zip back the other way. He'll shoot this one while on the run and overcook that shot. It's Spurs ball once again. San Antonio here. It's Victor Wembanyama up by 1. Wemby at the OKC logo, just north of it, between the OKC logo and the Paycom Center Arena logo. Wemby makes the move, passes to Vassell. Here's another one. Wembanyama shot clock down to 3. Wemby spin move will turn around and shoot. It's good for Wemby. And the Spurs are up by 3 here. Here comes Alex Caruso's not going to get it to go to beat the buzzer. Ladies and gentlemen, we go to halftime. Are you not entertained? Let's put 15 minutes on the board here for this Game 7 and start the clock as we go into halftime. I think it's time to take a pause and do some trivia. All right, y'all, it's halftime. So let's do our trivia quiz. I'm going to ask you guys 10 questions. This is just for funsies here. No penalties for wrong answers. Just do your best and forget the rest. We'll start here with question number 1. Which of these were the name of the Spurs home courts prior to the Frost Bank Center? What was the name of the Spurs home court prior to the Frost Bank Center? All right, was it the Moody Center, Q2 Stadium, or the Alamo Dome? You know, technically speaking, it's not really any of these. It was the Alamo Dome. That's where we used to play. But we've had the SBC Center, the AT&T Center. That same stadium has been renamed like 8 times. But before that, we did play our home games at the Alamo Dome. So that'll check out. Let's go to question number 2. What will be the name of the new arena for the Thunder that's expected in 2028? Oh, any Thunder fans who actually know this one? Is it going to be the Continental Coliseum? Is it Love's Arena? Or is it the Thunderdome? What will be the new name? What will be the new name of the arena coming up? The correct answer is the Continental Coliseum. Now, the Thunderdome would be dope, but this stadium looks massive. The one thing I don't see here is a parking lot. Where is everyone going to park? Anyways, I'm sure they'll have shuttles and stuff figured out, but let's go to the next one here. Question number 3, y'all. Which of these players ranks second in Spurs' all-time three-pointers made? Is it Danny Green, Manu Ginobili, or Patty Mills? A, B, or C, guys? No penalties for wrong answers, y'all. We're just trying to have some fun. Someone said, I'll go with Manu. The correct answer is actually Patty Mills. Manu Ginobili has made the most three-pointers in San Antonio Spurs history. Patty Mills, the Australian, the man, the Thunder from down under. It's Patty Mills. And, of course, Danny Green coming in third, just shy of 1,000. Okay. We got a few more questions for y'all. We got 10 questions all day. Here's question number 4. Which of these players joined the Oklahoma Thunder first? Was it Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, or Isaiah Hardenstein? Which of these 3 players joined the Oklahoma City Thunder first? A, B, or C? A couple y'all said Lou. A couple y'all said Williams. The correct answer here, folks, is Luguentz Dort. Lou Dort, 2019 with the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's been on this team for a while. Jay Will, 2022. And Isaiah Hardenstein in 2024. Love that my boy Santino prepped us with the answers for that. Here comes the next one, y'all. What year did the franchise relocate and become the Spurs? For those of y'all who did not know, the Spurs were originally the Dallas Chaparrals, but when did they move from Dallas to San Antonio and rename themselves as the San Antonio Spurs? Was it 1973, 1976, or 1980? A, B, or C? Well, the correct answer is 1973, and I love how it says 2017 till hoy, which means today for all of you non-Spanish speakers. But yes, guys, they moved, relocated, and rebranded there. It was 1973 when they left. All right, let's go to the next one. Who holds the Thunder's record for most blocks in a single game? Is it Shawn Kemp, Chet Holmgren, or Serge Ibaka? The most blocks in one single game, guys. One single game. Should be one that y'all remember here. Maybe, maybe not. The correct answer is Serge Ibaka. Guys, the answer is Serge Ibaka, and I'm pretty sure he has the most blocks for this team in franchise history as well. I want to triple check that right now. But the correct answer is Serge Ibaka for the most blocks in one single game. Let's go to question number. Oh, by the way, that was 11 blocks in case anyone was wondering. What famous movie series inspired a nickname for Manu Ginobili? Was it Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, or Harry Potter? I love that question. That's a good one there. That's a good question. Which famous movie series inspired a nickname for Manu Ginobili? A, B, or C? Well, the correct answer was Star Wars Obi-Wan Ginobili. Come on, guys. Y'all should know this one. I love this. Obi-Wan Ginobili. That was it, man. The Jedi, the Master. There you go. All right. So, question number 8. According to the Thunder's mascot's Rumble origin story, actually found on the OKC website, how did he become super-powered? Did he drink from a magic spring, discover the ancient Thunder drum, or was he struck by lightning? How did the buffalo, the bison, get his magic powers? The correct answer, this is on their actual website, guys. Apparently he was struck by lightning, and that's how he has superpowers. Look, man, I don't come up with the mascots. We just troll them when we can. Struck by lightning, he was, dare I say, thunderstruck? No, because lightning and thunder aren't the same. Okay, next question. NBA legend Bill Russell recorded 40 rebounds against which team in the 1962 NBA Finals? Was it the Pistons, the Lakers, or the Hawks? Bro, the fact that you had 40 rebounds in a single game is absolutely bananas, regardless of the team that it was against. Just a brutal game. It was Boston Celtics versus Los Angeles Lakers. I think a lot of you guys actually got that one right. Well done, guys. Of course, if you know anything about Bill Russell, then and you know the history between the Celtics and the Lakers, that probably would have been an easy one for y'all. But let's go to question number 10. Question number 10, guys, our last question. What year did ex-Spurs player Robert Horry sink a game-winning three-pointer in overtime against the Pistons? Was that 99, 2002, or 2005? When did Robert Horry score a game-winning three-pointer over the Detroit Pistons in overtime? Y'all remember that overtime game? Try to take y'all back to that moment, guys. The answer was 2005. There is the bucket right there from Big Shot Rob. Bang, bang. Go Spurs, go. That's it, man. Big Shot Bob. That's it. Boom. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, guys. How did y'all do on today's trivia quiz? Y'all do okay? Y'all do all right? Not my night, says Mike. There it is, man. Obi-Wan Ginobili. 5 out of 10. That's good, man. 50% from the floor. Not half bad. Hey, man, if this was y'all's first time ever doing trivia on this channel and you enjoyed it, share it with your friends, man. Next time trivia comes up, invite your friends to do it with us. If you're stuck at work, get your coworkers who are bored with you. Be like, hey, man, let's do this. Check out this channel, man. This guy's name is pretty good. His name is Football Nation. He's sweet. Anyways, guys, I mentioned this earlier. We do have 5 minutes and 30 seconds here left to go in this halftime break. Before we get into the stats right now, I want to make sure that you guys are doing y'all's thing and that you're able to do it responsibly. Our sponsor for today's video is Acorns Investing Platform. Here's a quick message from our sponsors. I'll be back in 60 seconds.
Bro, I just whiffed so bad on my parlay again.
Bro, what? How much is that now?
I don't know, like $500?
Dude, are you serious? Are you still gonna be able to pay the rent?
I mean, I guess. I just have to win my money back.
Yeah, but you're like super stressed out and now you're trying to get right back to where you started.
Yeah, and?
Bro, you gamble $100 every single week. That's $5,200 a year.
What?
If you took that money and invested it every single month over 30 years because of compound interest, you'd have like $2 million, bro.
Bro, that's not true, dude. That's cap, bro. That's cap.
Dude, I'm serious, bro. I'm dead serious.
Okay, $2 million, dude. Yeah, okay, bro.
No, I'm telling you, bro. Look, check it out. Look, check it out. I started using Acorns, and it just does all of the investing for me automatically. You can do like $5 a day or $10 a day or whatever you're willing to put in. In your case, I guess $100 a week.
Okay, but why would I do that when I could just hit this 10-leg parlay and just win $10,000 right now?
Dude, you're not hitting a 10-leg parlay.
All right, fine. I'll download the app. But when I hit this 10-leg parlay, bro, I'm deleting it immediately.
Bro, you're not hitting a 10-leg parlay.
I'm hitting this
10-leg parlay. That's just not happening.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna hit this 10-leg parlay. You're an idiot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, then, looks like the commercial break is over. Actually, no, it's not. Looks like that particular play was over. That ad play was over. Let's take a look at the box score, shall we, guys? Those of y'all who are here for basketball and basketball alone, let's make sure we talk to y'all directly here. If you've got a parlay here, guys, if you guys have a parlay going on, here are the numbers for those of you. Again, please be sure to gamble responsibly if you are playing. Victor Wembanyama tonight, 20 minutes played, 10 points. In case you want the additional stats right now, I'm going to try to zip through this, so pay attention. Wemby, 6 points, 4 of 9 from the floor. He's made 1 3-point shot. He's made 1 free throw. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 0 blocks for Victor Wembanyama. 0 for Wemby. Julian Champagnie, 16 minutes, 6 points, 2 out of 3 from the floor. 2 out of 3 from three-point land. So those are his 2 out of 3 shots. He's got 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 0 blocks. Taking a look at Devin Vassell. 17 minutes, 10 points. He's 2 of 4 from three-point land, 4 of 6 all day. 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 0 blocks. Stephon Castle, 19 minutes, 12 points. He does lead the San Antonio Spurs in scoring throughout the first half. This is actually really good to see for the San Antonio Spurs starting 5. Everyone has scored and contributed in some way right now. We have 3 players out of the starters with double-digit points. That's a great place to be if you are the Spurs. Stephon Castle, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal. That's that. And De'Aaron Fox does have 10 points in the first half. He's 4 of 6 today, 2 of 4 from downtown. He's taken 4 shots from deep range, knocked down 50% of that shooting. 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals. The starters, guys, these starting 5 have a total of 7 steals in the first half already. The bench for San Antonio, not as great as the starters. We'll start with the highest points. It's Dylan Harper, who's got 5, and then Keldon Johnson, Carter Bryant, and Luke Cornett all have 2 apiece. So that's 11 points for the bench here for San Antonio. Spurs currently leading 56-53. We got about 90 seconds left in our halftime break. Let's take a look at the Oklahoma City Thunder. Your home team, ladies and gentlemen, very different story here. Again, the San Antonio Spurs have 3 of their 5 starters with double-digit points. Right now, only 1 player on the starters has double-digit points here. It is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 19. The rest of everyone here, guys, Hardenstein, 4 points. Chet, 4 points. Lou Dort, 3 points. Cason Wallace, who got the start, not Jared McCain, also has 3 points. However, Jared McCain does have 10. So McCain has 10 points. Jalen Williams with 16. Caruso with 2. And Kenrich Williams with 2. That means total bench points is 20 for the Oklahoma City Thunder with 1 less player. And only 11 for San Antonio. That checks out. The OKC bench has been really, really good. Not just throughout this series, but this entire year. They're a scary squad, man. They're one hell of a squad, and San Antonio is going to have to continue their pace because we know that OKC's got a ton of energy. And the second half, they really are really good in quarter number 3. Curious to see how they perform in this quarter number 3. San Antonio will now have to be able to weather the storm that is coming. And, well, let's see how loud that Thunder really is in the second half. Okay, bro, the Spurs are about to BTA Sport. That's Sports Guy Productions. I love the energy, bro. What NBA player do you want Spurs to go after? Spurs don't really chase players, man. Spurs are always homegrown. We've been homegrown. I don't think we'll actually chase anyone that's going to be like a big marquee name. It's just not the Spurs DNA. They might go out and get, like, per se, a LaMarcus Aldridge or a De'Aaron Fox, but we're not going out there to go get Jaylen Brown, and we're not looking for Donovan Mitchell. We're not looking for any superstars here in San Antonio. That's never been the MO. Not for us. Matter of fact, when we picked up LaMarcus Aldridge, I was like, how is this happening? Since when does San Antonio go look for already established talent? So, anyways. All right. Second half about to get started here. Here we go. OKC with the basketball. Let's start the clock. Alex Caruso out to the left-hand side. We'll give this to SGA. Shai going to be pressed by Vassell. The second half is officially underway. Shai kicks to Jay Will. Will for 3. That's no good. That goes into the hands of Devin Vassell. It's Spurs ball. San Antonio. Castle to Vassell. Vassell to Wemby. Wemby gives to Castle. Castle, nice move. He's got some space. He's at the free throw line. He'll pass to the corner here. Here's a shot that goes up from Fox, doink off the rim, and into the hands of Alex Caruso. Caruso will attack. Caruso will pass to Shai. Shea Butter with 19. Let's see if he can get more. Shai to the left, covered right now by Fox. Shea will pass. It's Case and Wallace. Wallace to Caruso. Caruso in the corner. Nice pump fake. Almost gets the flyby. Tries to shoot over Wemby. Wemby going to rip it down. Wemby going to push this forward. It's now Vassell. Vassell gives to Castle. Castle at the straightaway. Castle to the right. Castle backs it up. Gives to Vassell. Vassell popping shot. Vassell. Good. Spurs up by 5. 58-53. OKC. Going to try to bring it back. It's Shea now, covered by Vassell. Shea looks to the right, gives this to, looks like Holmgren. Holmgren to Caruso. Caruso now going to flip the hips, gives to Wallace, and then one more. This time it's Jay Will who almost loses possession. Alex Caruso gives it right back to Jay Will, and nice shot by Jalen Williams. Short-range jump shot is going to go. It is 58-55. San Antonio Spurs will bring it back. Fox gives up to Castle. Castle steps in and out of the three-point line, gives to Wemby, and Wemby with a one-handed jam. Going to drop the hammer there. 40, I don't know why I said that number, 60-55. It's a 5-point game. Wemby going to swat the snot out of that shot from SGA. And it looks like Wemby gets his first block of the day. So Shea pulls himself up off the floor. Wembanyama, you can see, is all fired up after that one. There's the inbound pass right now. OKC's got it. Three-point line all the way back to the midcourt line. Shea going to be pressed by Champagnie. Shea going to go left. Shea for three. Good! Count it for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And Shea now up to 22, dropping bombs from far. Here's Victor Wembanyama. Wemby going to go left. Wemby going to spin, tries to get past Chet, can't get the shot to go. Wemby tried to swat it back at the three-point line. There was nobody there. Wemby excited, fired up, but didn't get the shot. So here we go. Spurs up by 2. OKC with possession. Alex Caruso quickly steps on the gas. Chet Holmgren open, kicks to Jay Will. Jay Will steps up, back to Caruso for three. Bang! Oh, no. San Antonio now down by 1. The Oklahoma City Thunder able to knock down a shot. Here's a play under the rim. A huge rejection recovered here. Lazy hands coming in for the Spurs. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to end up being a turnover. OKC ball. Multiple Thunder players on the ground here as they pick themselves up off the floor. 61-60. OKC has the lead right now. 8 minutes and 50 seconds left to play in quarter number 3. Cason Wallace has the ball at the Paycom Center logo. Cason Wallace back to SGA. Shea going to go to the left. Tries to get past Castle. Shea going to pump fake and dive into him. And, of course, draws the foul that way. He goes to the free throw line for 2. Stephon Castle hit in the mouth prior to that shot. And looks like no whistle coming in. Shea pulled the elbow up, hit him on the chin. But Shea pump faked, got him to bite, and, of course, dove into him to draw the foul. So free throw number 1 is good for Shea. He goes to the line. And that tactic I'm not necessarily upset about. I know that tactic happens a lot. It's him falling to the ground every play that becomes unbearable to watch. It's a 2-point game. OKC with a 2-point lead. 8:39 here left to go. Shea's second free throw makes it a 3-point lead. Spurs down by 1 possession. Okay, Stephon Castle now running point here. That's a dangerous situation. Castle kicks it to Champagnie for 3. Bang! Champagnie answers right back. It's 63-63. The corner triple for Julian Champagnie is a thing of beauty. Here comes Shea. Shea to the 3-point line. He's going to drive. He's currently covered right now. He's going to pass to Dort. who gives to McCain, who gives to Wallace. Wallace gives back to San Antonio. It's a steal for the Spurs. Spurs fast break, and going down to the ground, it looks like we are going to end up with a potential jump ball now. 8:03 left to go. Thunder managed to call a timeout. Oh, I didn't realize they had possession there, ref. Okay. So OKC calls a timeout. Here's the replay one more time. De'Aaron Fox feeling the hands coming in, loses the ball. Castle and Fox both trying to get it. Hardenstein, I guess Lou Dort did have possession. Hardenstein just saying timeout a million times to the official. And then the timeout was called. So OKC takes a timeout. The Thunder have 4 timeouts remaining. San Antonio with 5 timeouts remaining. We go to a quick commercial break. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to today's live stream. My name is Mario. In case you could not tell, I am a Spurs fan. Let's see what's going on with you guys in the chat. What up, chat? Let's see, we're 20 minutes away from the NBA Finals, guys, and we need to control the boards and open their threes. Fox and Wemby need to lead us, says Obi-Wan Frenchie. Trust in Corgi. Wemby, most valuable stinker. This series is probably the best this postseason. Oh, without a doubt, truck driver, without a doubt. Let's see, y'all trying to talk down to OKC, but if it was y'all would be cheering. Let's see, 20 minutes away, that's facts. I see the Fiesta colors. I love that. De Ocampo, Charles Francis. The Fiesta colors are beautiful. I feel overtime coming. That's possible, John. That's possible. Stay on McCain. They're going to run a play for him, says Universal. As a Spurs fan and Lakers fan, don't celebrate too early, says Nishan. Fair enough. This is the best series, says Roblox. What up, Roblox? I see a couple of horns right now. Always good seeing you doing your thing. Keep it up, man. Thank you, Hunter. Appreciate you, brother. Happy to help. Supra all the way. Spurs all the way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we currently have about 8,000 people watching this live stream. That means that we're doing quite all right. About 20% of you guys watching right now have smashed that like button. If you have not already done so, let's pump this up to 2,000 likes. One other thing, about 80, I think it was 80%. I think about 80% of the people currently watching these live streams and just throughout the past month are not currently subscribed to this channel. If you've been here 2, 3, 4 times and have not subscribed, guys, today is the day. This is the game. It is game 7, do or die. And if you guys are about the energy that we're bringing right now here on this channel, be sure to smash that subscribe button so that you catch us not just for the entirety of the NBA Finals, but as well as the World Cup and the UFC fights coming up this summer. We will be back in full swing for the NFL season come September 9th. So be sure to check in for that. All right, y'all. Timeout almost done here for OKC. It is Thunder basketball. Let's move the basketball off to the sideline here. We'll get an inbound pass in just a moment. Mario, can you do 30 push-ups if the Spurs win? I mean, yes, but not for $2. I mean, I don't understand why I would do push-ups for $2 when I could just pop a bottle of champagne and enjoy that instead. Seems more like a punishment than it does seem like a reward. Here we go. Basketball in the hands of Case and Wallace. Wallace to the left-hand side. Wallace going to bounce this over to Shea. Shea going to try to bounce this inside. Wemby going to kick this thing out of bounds. So it goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Oklahoma City. The Thunder have the ball. The score is 63-63. Inbound pass coming momentarily, y'all. All tied up. 7:50 left to play in the third quarter. San Antonio on defense. Shea gets the ball, feeds to Hardenstein, shoots this up. That's no good. Wembanyama goes up, gets the pull down. It's a Wemby board, only the 5th rebound of this contest. Stephon Castle to Wembanyama. Wemby going to drive. Wemby going to kick. Here's a three-point shot. That's no good. Julian Champagnie fouled at the corner there. Champagnie going to take a trip to the line for 3 shots now. Jared McCain charged with a shooting foul. So Jared McCain of the Oklahoma City Thunder has now picked up foul number 2. How that is McCain, I don't know. That should absolutely be a shooting foul against Lou Dort. They totally typoed this. Look, this is what they said on ESPN. They charged it to Jared McCain. That's got to go to Lou Dort. Julian Champagnie knocks down the first of the 3. It's now 64-63. Double giggity potential looms, says Steve. Double giggity, all right. Second free throw for Julian Champagnie is no good. This makes it $8 now. Come on, guys, chip in for 30, says Dennis. Why do you want to watch me do 30 push-ups? Just out of curiosity. So free throw 1 was good. Free throw 2, no good. Free throw 3 is good. And the score is 65-63. San Antonio up by 2. Basketball now in the hands of the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's with Cason Wallace. Wallace stepping into the front court. He's going to put it between the legs. There's going to be an offensive foul right now. Devin Vassell run over by Jared McCain. It's a turnover off ball right now, and it's going to be Spurs ball after this one. So it's Spurs ball. Devin Vassell draws the foul. Jared McCain, I suppose, then picks up foul number 2. Yeah, that was crazy work right there. McCain trying to drive Vassell and then like judo throws him. Vassell just got like judo thrown to the ground right now. So the Spurs up by 2. It is 65-63. Thank you for gifting out that Football Nation membership as well. Basketball once again in the hands of the Spurs. There's a three-point shot for Champagnie. It's good! Julian Champagnie knocks down the tray, and it's coming back with the Oklahoma City Thunder to the left side. Driving, Shea, fadeaway jump shot. Gonna get that one to go. So Shea gets the shot. Shea up to 26. Victor Wembanyama trailing by a lot here, down in the scoring column by comparison. Here's a kick to the corner. Keldon Johnson for 3. Doinks that. Hardenstein pushing Wemby out to the or pushing him to the baseline. It's going to be an offensive board for San Antonio. Good job by Julian Champagnie. Victor Wembanyama going to pass to Dylan Harper. Harper goes to the right. Wemby's inside. Harper going to shoot it, though. Harper, money! Count it. Buckets for Dylan Harper. The score is 70-65. Victoria. 4 months at that level. I love it. 2 shots going to miss here for OKC. It's Spurs basketball again. Dylan Harper will drive, spin, kick. Champagnie wide open for 3. Bang! What a shot there, Julian Champagnie. Smoking gun right now. Heat check, hair on fire. Spurs up by 8. Timeout called. Thunder. We go to a commercial break. Spurs starting to separate right now. Spurs starting to separate. Just do them, says Dennis. Close game still. Listen, Dennis. My body is not for sale, bro. My body is not for sale. Let's see. I need 1 harp. John, I see you. Dropping the champagne for Champagnie. A gently tapped like button, and SGA got 2 free throws. The like button actually fell to the ground after you touched it. All right, y'all. For those of you watching still, we are in the middle of a commercial break, y'all. For those of you who do not know this, guys, gals, ladies and gentlemen, there will be a fight on the White House lawn June 14th. That's on Sunday, June 14th, and we will be covering for the first time ever on this channel UFC fights. So if you're interested in these UFC fights, I got you covered, bro. If you don't have access to these games, you don't have access to Paramount Plus, these fights will be on Paramount Plus. You guys can watch them there. If you don't have it, I would actually, before you even check out my channel, go try a free subscription. And if you want to watch it with us as a watch party, we'll be here as well. But if you guys don't have access to Paramount Plus, you can check it out on this channel. Topuria and Gaethje, and then you're going to have Pereira and Gan going head-to-head for two heavyweight. We've actually got two championship bouts is what I was trying to say there. My body, my choice, says Bernard Guerrero. Fact, brother. That's it right there, man. Thank you for the super. Will you cover the Stanley Cup? I don't know anything about hockey, so I can't give you guys the experience that you would want. I do know a thing or two about I do know a thing or two about scrapping in the octagon, but we'll stay away from hockey. UFC at the White House, USA. Kind of a crazy thing, man. So I was saying this earlier, man, and again, I understand I'm not blind to the situation here. I understand the optics here, and I understand that this is extremely polarizing, guys. A White House fight on the lawn, to some people, they're thinking that's about time. To some other people, they're thinking, what the hell's going on? Whatever is going through your mind, this is really weird. Like, it's strange. Objectively thinking, no country in the world has done anything like this. So, objectively speaking, it is really weird. It is bizarre. It is must-watch TV. Doesn't matter if you're left or right, blue or red. We try to stay out of the politics altogether in it. But we're going to be watching this fight. And these fights, there are 7 fights on the card, and they should be a hell of a lot of fun. Shout out to Echo, who says, go Spurs, go. OKC's timeout is just about over, guys. 6:12 here left to go. It should be Thunder basketball. Should be Thunder basketball. The score is 73-65. Spurs up by 8. The Thunder and their fans watching intently. Still a lot of hope right now. Still a lot of game right now. We are not even midway through quarter number 3, so a lot of basketball left to go, and an 8-point lead is not enough to feel comfortable. Alex Caruso will bring the ball up here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Caruso cuts to the right. Caruso going to go out of bounds here. Tries to flop right there. No whistle from the officials as Caruso dives into the stands, and it's going to end up being Spurs ball. So Spurs basketball here. Here's the replay. Harper covering Caruso. Caruso wrapping his arms around Dylan Harper. Josh Tiven watching closely here. Caruso had the left arm around Harper, then dove out to the sideline. No whistle from the officials. It's Spurs ball. Here comes Dylan Harper. Harper covered by Kenrich Williams. Gives this one over. Another whistle coming in. This one's going to be against Stephon Castle. It's an offensive foul off the ball here. It's a turnover. It's OKC ball. So these officials not putting up with the nonsense today. These officials not putting up with any nonsense today. Oh, it was actually a foul on Jalen Williams, now a foul on Stephon Castle. So foul, 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 foul. The officials controlling the pace of this second half as best they can. It is now 73-65. Nothing has changed. 5:42 left to go. Ball in the hands of Shea. OKC on the move. Here's a pass to the corner and another kick to the wing. Jay Will kicks this one more time. Kenrich Williams, pump fake, drive, short range jump shot, no good. Wemby rebound. Board for Wemby. Here's the run. Back to Wemby. Wemby shoots the triple. Bang! Wembanyama! An 11-point lead for the San Antonio Spurs. 76-65. San Antonio on a 16-2 run in the last 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Here's Shea to the right. Shea at the Paycom center will pull up and shoot. Doinks that off the back iron. Fighting for the rebound. It goes out of bounds Looks like Wemby pointing in that direction, saying it's our ball. I think it's going to be Spurs ball. 5:02 left to play in quarter number 3. San Antonio with an 11-point lead, looking to extend that. To the right, it's Castle. To the left, Champagny lets it fly. That's no good. It's going to be a Chet Holmgren rebound over the head of Wembanyama. Here's the drive, and there's going to be a shot that goes up. A whistle as Krillin is fouled. So Caruso earns a trip to the free throw line. He's still on the ground. Somebody give this man a senzu bean. Looks more like Yamcha right now. There he goes. He'll be picked up. 76-65. Stephon Castle charged with a shooting foul, so Alex Caruso will go to the line for 2. That's a fair call. I think that's fair. Thank you for this moment. All right, y'all. I got almost 9 p.m. I should probably stop drinking this coffee. Free throw number 1 for Alex Caruso is good. The score is now 76-66. OKC down by 10. Few substitutions coming in for both teams here. De'Aaron Fox checks in for Julian Champagny. Devin Vassell enters for Stephon Castle. And Luke Cornett will enter for Victor Wembanyama. So 3/5 of the floor will change for San Antonio, and a few substitutions coming in for the Thunder as well. Second free throw coming in right now. 76 to potentially 67. We would have a palindrome score. And we do. 76-6-7. Blech, gross. Basketball will be inbounded for San Antonio. Spurs bring it back. Dylan Harper to the left. Harper at the wing right now. He's going to try to drive it and kick it. Keldon Johnson's now got it, covered by Caruso. KJ will drive, shoot, and miss. Luke Cornett can't get the offensive tip in. It's coming back with the Thunder. Here's a bounce pass to the right. Give and go right back to Shea. Shea tries to fastball inside to Hardenstein. This will sail out of bounds. 4:20 left to play in quarter number 3. Turnover, Spurs ball. 4:20 on the clock. You know what that means. 12 turnovers today for OKC. That's been the story of the game. Ball in the hands of Fox. Nice jab step. He gets them to miss. Fox will shoot and also miss. Luke Cornett can't get the tip in. It's going up. There's a whistle. It's staying with San Antonio down here. 4:07 left to go in quarter number 3. Looks like Isaiah Hardenstein going to pick up foul number 2. Isaiah Hardenstein to pick up foul number 2. Yeah, for sure. Luke Cornett fouled on the rebound. Inbound pass coming for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox is now on the dribble. Fox to Vassell, who lets it fly from deep. That's no good. Looks like KJ going to get an offensive board. KJ will go up and shoot. He'll be fouled by Cason Wallace, and KJ goes to the line for 2 shots. Cason Wallace now picks up foul number 2. And just about everybody on the Thunder team has picked up at least 1 foul here. McCain with 2. SGA has 1. Caruso has 1. Ihart has 2. Cason Wallace has 2. Wembanyama getting ready to check in here for Luke Cornett. Spurs up by 9. First free throw going to bounce off the rim a couple of times. That's no good for Keldon Johnson. He misses free throw number 1. Wow, Keldon Johnson is currently the longest tenured Spur on the team, his 7th season with the squad. Cool. Credit where it's due. KJ's second free throw is good. It's a 10-point lead for the San Antonio Spurs. Victor Wembanyama will check back in for San Antonio. Alex Caruso will walk the dog before picking it up. He goes to the left, looks to the right, gives to SGA. SGA uses a beautiful Hardenstein screen, but now he's got Wemby in front of him. Tries to get the shot. Wembanyama says, "What did I do?" Foul against Wemby. Shea, back to his old ways, will shoot the shot and just somehow, like his legs are made of grandma's butter, will end up falling to the ground. So that's foul number 3 on Wembanyama. I'd love to watch that replay if you're willing to show it to me. Did not look like Wemby fouled him on that. But here we go. First free throw is there. The score is now 77-68. 77-68. Second free throw coming up for Shea, guys. 77-69. Giggity, giggity. Giggity goo. OKC has narrowed the gap here, folks. They're down by 8. Here, on the run is De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox will almost split the defense. Gives to Keldon Johnson, wide open. Puts that shot up. That's no good. Cason Wallace will get a defensive rebound. Wallace brings it back. Wallace at the three-point line, hands off to Caruso. Caruso, Paycom center, gives to Ihart. Ihart gives this one to SGA. Shea currently picked up right now by Devin Vassell. Shea works to the left. He'll drive. Shea pump fake, and of course, he's going to draw that foul. He jumps into the defender to get the foul because he can't do it otherwise. I'm talking trash. I am. It's not fair. San Antonio. Here's the step back. He wasn't even shooting towards the rim. He jumped. He wasn't shooting this way, guys. He straight up jumped sideways into Devin Vassell to draw the foul. Was not doing a normal shooting motion. That is questionable. I want to use other words to describe, but I know we have a young audience. All right, if the Spurs win, I'll do push-ups if you don't. Fair enough. They're all yours, man. So Shea knocked down the first of the 2 free throws. He'll knock down the second of the 2 free throws. The second of the 3 free throws. He's got 3 shots coming up. 3 shots coming up. 77-71. San Antonio up by 6. Would love to see Wembanyama get a couple of points in the paint. Shea's now got 31 points here. Victor Wembanyama currently has half of that. Ball in the hands of De'Aaron Fox. Fox now drives. Fox hands off to Vassell. Vassell shoots this one from the top of the key. That's no good. Wemby gets an offensive rebound there. That'll help San Antonio. Here's a pass. Vassell lets another one fly. Vassell another doink. It's another offensive rebound. De'Aaron Fox going to hold right now. Fox looks to Wembanyama. Wemby with it. Wemby goes to the right. He'll shoot over Hardenstein. That's also going to miss. Another offensive board, but scratch that, a whistle coming in, and it's going to be a foul here against the San Antonio Spurs. It's a turnover. It's OKC ball. Both teams in the bonus. We're going to the free throw line for 2 shots. So 2 free throws now coming up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In the bonus, it's Alex Caruso now shooting shots. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with San Antonio just trying to put up these 3-point shots, but you're 7'5". You should be attacking the paint. Spurs allowing this door to stay open. If they would just play smart offense here. It's now a 4-point game, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 77-73. 3 timeouts remaining for OKC, and momentum shifting clearly back in favor of the Thunder. Momentum shifting clearly back towards the Oklahoma City Thunder. Long time in between these free throws. Caruso doesn't make any difference to him. He knocks down the second of the 2 shots. It's a 3-point game here in Oklahoma. San Antonio up by 3. Here is Stephon Castle. Spurs need to score 2, man. I'm tired of seeing these 3-point shots. Here's a pass. Here's De'Aaron Fox. Fox is going to attack. Fox stops, drives again, will shoot. The teardrop is there. It's 79-74. San Antonio up by 5. It's a 2-possession game. Cason Wallace goes to the right using that Ihart screen. Wallace gives to McCain. McCain going to step back. McCain gives to SGA. Shea back to the OKC logo. Shea Butter covered by Wemby. Wemby says, come on. There's the shot for Shea. That's no good. It's a defensive rebound for the Spurs. Vassell going to get the pull down. San Antonio back on it. It's currently in the hands right now of De'Aaron Fox. Fox will drive. Fox is fouled on the shot, and we go to the free throw line for 2. Back to the line. It's a foul, and it looks like a timeout and challenge going to be called right now. Here it is again. Ooh, that looks like a lot of ball right there. Caruso got a lot of ball on this, guys. I think the Thunder are going to challenge. They might get this right here. So a challenge coming in from the Oklahoma City Thunder. I actually think this challenge might be 2 successful challenges today. This could be OKC basketball, but I'll fill you guys in when we get back. All right, let's take a quick look. We've currently got 10,000 people in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Football Nation. I am your host. My name is Mario. If you guys want to check out the website, guys, it's footballnationusa.com. footballnationusa.com. If you guys are interested in anything Football Nation, y'all can check this out. This is right now what I'm plugging into the chat. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is actually this. That right there is actually this. We will be covering the World Cup this summer, guys. We will be covering the World Cup this summer. It is absolutely free to play our Pick'ems Challenge, guys. We got a $100 cash prize. If you guys want to sign up to play, all you got to do is pick the 2 top teams that you think that will advance out of each group. And if you get those right, you could win $100. Descriptions and rules in the link once you get there. More information to be had later. World Cup schedule for Mexico, Canada, and USA in the group stages. Feel free to take a screenshot if you want it. Therefore, this is a successful challenge. No illegal contact. I agree. It's an overturned call right now. So it's going to go down as a swat there for Caruso. Caruso, good defense right there. All right, so De'Aaron Fox got dispossessed. And it's going to be OKC ball. Great job by the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's a clean challenge. That's a good challenge. Sucks that they had to challenge that because that seemed pretty clear that it was all ball in real time. But that's the way the cookie crumbles, and it's OKC ball once again. So the Thunder will bring it up. It's Cason Wallace. Cason Wallace to the left-hand side gives to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This league's MVP will drive and fall while shooting. He is not going to get the whistle here. Here come the San Antonio Spurs. Devin Vassell gives to Victor Wembanyama. Wemby going to hold right now. He goes to the right. Wemby covered by Jay Williams. He'll pass this out to one more. Oops, three-point shot goes up. That's no good for Stephon Castle. Defensive rebound for Chet Holmgren. Chet gets the board. SGA with the ball. SGA going to drive. He's in open space. Gives to Cason Wallace. Cason Wallace will now make his move. He circles back around, gives to Jay Will, out to Lou Dort. Lou Dort to SGA. SGA covered by Julian Champagnie. SGA gives to Jay Will, and Will shoots. That's good to beat the buzzer. It's 79-77 with 1 minute left to go in quarter number 3. Timeout called for the San Antonio Spurs. It's 1:06 left to go. And this crowd is fired up. If you're an OKC fan, you have to be on fire right now. Thunder down by just 2. San Antonio called a timeout trying to douse the flame of the Oklahoma City Thunder. And we've got one heck of a game. Thanks for watching today, guys. All right. Well then, looks like we are 1 minute away from the big question. Shout out to y'all in the chat saying NBA is so rigged. Gotta keep in Wemby, bro. Looks like Synergy saying, Mario, you missed my comment. I started telling that my friends and family that I like the Spurs. This is getting serious, says Synergy. All right, man. I love it, dude. Glad we could get you onto the dark side. Go Spurs. Go Spurs, go. San Antonio allowed this comeback because they were shooting way too early in the shot clock. Agreed, Fred Donovan. I always say San Antonio has been very guilty of that in the games that they have lost. Early down on the shot clock, they have been taking the liberties of shooting those shots just too early. Bad coaching? Nah. No. What's up, Mario? Let's effing go, says Arian Robbie. How you doing, Mr. Robbie? Hydrate, 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 Jagular. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Alan Blair. Appreciate that, my friend. Let's go Spurs, says John. Mr. Balboa saying 133-425. Let's see if we can get to 124. Are there 500 people willing to subscribe to this channel to break the odometer here in Game 7. We've got 106 left in quarter number 3. San Antonio with the basketball. We're bringing it back. Here is Castle. Castle gives to Wemby. Wemby pump fakes, gets the jump. He kicks to the corner. Vassell lets it fly, doinks it off the rim. It's an offensive rebound for San Antonio. Wemby pump fakes again. Wemby going to be hit in the face. Whistle coming in, 48 seconds left to go. Wemby goes to the free throw line for 2. Jalen Williams going to be charged with a foul. Jay Will picks up foul number 3. So Jay Will hits Wemby in the head. Wemby goes down to the ground here. Victor Wembanyama going to get 2 free throws now coming up. Someone said, what is the foul count? We'll get you that in just a second. Wemby's first free throw is good. It's 80-77. 80-77. According to the box score, guys, as far as actual free throws go in this game, the San Antonio Spurs have taken 15. The Oklahoma City Thunder have taken 19. So OKC has taken 19 free throws. San Antonio has taken 15 free throws. Wemby's at the free throw line shooting another one here. Second free throw going up for San Antonio. Wemby's second free throw. No good. It's a 3-point game. Clock will start once again. 80-77. Jared McCain brings it up. McCain gives to SGA. SGA works all the way to the near sideline. He then drives, tries to pass this to the three-point line. That shot goes up, doinks it off the rim. Dylan Harper going to be pushed right now. Harper's down on the ground, and San Antonio somehow comes up with it. The officials not blowing the whistle for anybody hitting the deck here. Here's De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox fakes a pass to the left. Fox is going to hold. Fox has Lou Dort step up in his space. Fox, shot clock down to 5. Game clock running down. Wembanyama going to spin, going to shoot. Wemby, no good. And this is going to be a full court shot the other way. Whoa, close, but no cigar. Couldn't tie it up at the end of quarter number 3. Fourth quarter on the horizon. It's a 3-point game. My palms are sweaty, knees weak. Arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. Man, Eminem couldn't have written a better moment. 12 minutes away from the NBA Finals, says Obi-Wan Frenchie. That is facts, man. And we have a good fourth quarter. Game 7, says Brian Jacobs. Let's go Spurs, says Null. Got my dog's food's money on the line. No. 444. All right, guys, this is my favorite time. We're in between quarters number 3 and quarter number 4. Talk to me. If you are new, if this is your first time watching, and please, those of you guys who are subscribed, thank you all so much for watching. I genuinely want to see who the newbies are. If this is your genuinely first time watching this stream ever, drop 5 emojis. Any 5 emojis, I don't care what they are. Let's see who the newbies are today. Newbie. What's going on, True? We got True Young G. Someone said second time right now. Adrian says me. Gino drops the lightning bolts. What's going on, Gino? Alan Blair, I feel the love there. What's going on? Rocksteady saying hello. Welcome in, Rocksteady. We got Keith Uploads checking in. Hey, we got a lot of newbies today. Sarah Powers, I feel like I've seen this name before. Diego, what's going on? Go, Diego, go. We got Solo's Key. Hello, Solo Ski. We've got World Name. What's going on, World Name? 5 emoji, says Brian. Hello, Brian. We got Jay Yotish. What's going on? Welcome in. Keegan Lee. How you doing, Keegan? We got TG9246. Rome Jr. Henry. Ashmani. Arshmani Run. What's going on? First time here? All right. Let's see. Best Solutions Accounting. Number 3 for me, says Tokyo. Suspicious says hello. D. Danny Phantom in the chat. We got Rouser. We got Yuchi. We got Lemon. And Nick Go. Bro, we got a lot of you guys in this chat. I'm going to do my best to say hello to all the names who just posted these emojis. But this is going to be tough. Elizabeth Garza, I saw you in the chat. Darius, what's going on, brother? DJ Khaled, what's going on, Khaled? Epic Kid TV, Zhang Wei in the chat. John, welcome in. We've got Advo Reason dropping the eggplants. Will says hello. Nino. So what's going on, Nino? Mercurio, bienvenidos. Solo Sky, welcome again. Anar Cheese, what's going on? Or Chi, what's going on? Cool story, bro. Not Toy Story. This is a cool one. It says cool story, bro. Not Toy Story. Cool story, bro. Ah, Davin. What's up, Davin? Davin Stevens with the alien in the chat. Joseph says hello. GM Diesel Man says what's up. What up, Diesel Man? Wow, we got a lot of newbies. Okay, all right. Hey, if I don't get a chance to say hello to you guys, thank you for participating in today's live stream. Thank you guys for joining us in the chat. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all for being here today. Now, this is a little bit more than what our normal live streams bring in. This is not unusual for us, though, to have over 10,000 people in the chat. But please be sure to give our moderators some grace, and please be sure to abide by the community guideline rules. Victor Wembanyama has the basketball. He's covered by Jay Will. Wemby gets the double-team treatment. He'll go up and get the high-five tag right there. That's going to be a foul against Chet Holmgren, who high-fived Wemby on the shot. Wemby goes to the free throw line for 2. So Wemby back to the line for 2 shots after getting the high-five foul. Okay. All right, so 2 free throws coming up for Victor Wembanyama. 11:41 left here in quarter number 4. 11:41 left in this basketball game. Again, if I didn't get a chance to say thank you or read your name out loud here on this live stream, thank you for participating in the chat. Free throw number 1. No good for Wembanyama, guys. The score remains 80-71. That is the first foul of the quarter for the Oklahoma City Thunder. First foul of the quarter for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Second free throw is good for San Antonio. Wemby knocks this one down. The score is now 81-77. It's OKC basketball, and it's currently a 4-point game. Alex Caruso to the left. Alex Caruso bounces this inside to that's actually Jared McCain, who's going to shoot from the elbow and get that shot to go here quickly. San Antonio Spurs basketball now. It's De'Aaron Fox. Fox covered by Caruso. Look to Dylan Harper. Harper gives to Keldon Johnson. KJ to Fox. Fox covered by McCain. McCain getting in Fox's space. Fox gives to KJ. Lets it fly. Good! Keldon Johnson with a triple. It's 84-79. OKC's Alex Caruso has it. Gives to Jalen Williams. Fastball to Wallace. Kaysen Wallace answers back with a triple of his own. It's a 2-point game here. San Antonio 84, OKC 82. Spurs with the basketball. It's currently with De'Aaron Fox. Champagny for 3. Doink, no good. Dylan Harper, offensive board, gives to Wembanyama. Wemby drives, kicks. Here's a shot again. Heating up now. It's Keldon Johnson, who's starting to catch fire. 2 back-to-back triples for KJ. A run to the left. Jared McCain gives to Caruso. Caruso gives to Jalen Williams. And one more here to Chet Holmgren. Back to Jay Will. There's the pass to Chet. Chet pump fakes at the 3-point line. He'll spin, falls to the ground, tries to draw the foul, not going to get it. Passes this to the 3-point line. That's a missed shot. It's a defensive rebound. Doesn't matter, though. It'll be a shot clock violation and a turnover, meaning Spurs ball. Spurs ball! Okay. I got 10:06 on the clock. It's Spurs basketball. It is 87-82. San Antonio will bring it back. Here's a look to the right. Look to the left, and it's Victor Wembanyama. Covered by Jalen Williams. He'll shoot this using the size. Another high-five foul, or maybe a hit on the elbow. Jalen Williams objecting here. We're going to watch this one more time. Jalen Williams charged with a foul. Let's watch it again. Wemby. Jalen Williams barely touched him on the elbow, but he did touch him on that shooting elbow during the shot. So it's a fair call. It's a fair call. 4th foul of the day for Jalen Williams. Wemby at the line. Good. It's 88-82. 88-82. It's a 6-point game. These free throws mean a lot for San Antonio. These free throws mean a lot for San Antonio right now. I keep hearing things pop up in my headphones for those of y'all leaving supers. Thank y'all so much for all the super stickers and the super chats today, y'all. Free throw number 2 is good, and Wemby and San Antonio are up by 7 with 10 minutes left to play. Alex Caruso steps on it. Alex Caruso gets the lane. He will be rim checked right here. Wemby going to be charged with a foul, though. Wemby says, I did not touch him. I did not touch him at all. Wembanyama will pick up foul number 4, which is scary. And Alex Caruso will go to the line for 2. We'll watch it one more time. Wemby. Oh, definitely hit Caruso in the face. Caruso ate that shot right there. Giggity. And so Caruso goes to the line for 2. 2 free throws coming up for Cabeza de Huevo, who's also wearing his Nike-branded headband upside down. The Nike logo is literally upside down. Free throw number 1 is no good. Maybe if he fixed that, might get his head on straight. So he missed the first free throw. Second free throw coming up. Caruso knocks down the second. The score is 89-83. 9 minutes and 44 seconds left to go. Dylan Harper will bring the ball up. Harper covered by Cason Wallace. Harper has a lot of pressure in him. The rookie getting pushed back. Here's De'Aaron Fox now. Fox step back triple. Fox cash it. It's good. De'Aaron Fox from the straightaway knocks down the tray. It's 92-83. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the left. Shai on the run. He's going to fake a shot. Gives to Chet. Chet now pressured by Wemby. Chet slows down. Gives it back to Shai. Shai's now on the run. Passes to Caruso. One more. Cason Wallace straight away. Bang! Answers right back. It's raining threes right now. Both teams letting it fly. Both teams knocking down big shots. Here's the run. The step back. Wembanyama's now got it. Gets it from Harper. Wemby at the three-point line, showing off the dribble package. Step back triple from him. Good! Wemby! 95-86. It's a 9-point lead. To the left-hand side. It's with Shai. He lets it fly. Doinks that off the rim. That's a collision in midcourt right there. Looks like banged-up Spurs player Dylan Harper going to get up and wipe his face off there for a second. Looks like there might have been blood. I think he's okay. Wembanyama's got it. Wemby gives to Harper. Harper for 3. That's no good. It's going to be a rebound for OKC. The Thunder bring it back. Thunder looking to score. Alex Caruso will shoot and miss. Big body. Good effort. Rebound Harper. Here come the Spurs. Spurs. Champagny gives it, feeds it. There's a good shot for Keldon Johnson. Timeout called OKC. San Antonio up by 11. Go Spurs, go! Okay. And it's starting to get a little quieter here at this stadium, guys. 8 minutes left to go. No lead is safe right now. But San Antonio up by 11. And according to the ESPN analytics, San Antonio sitting at a 93% chance to win this game. Let's see. I do a lot of push-ups on win point differential. Do the number of push-ups on win point differentials. Sounds better than 30 for sure. I'm so excited, says KS Kim. All right, no. I bet the house on OKC, said the first Dragonborn. All right. I see a lot of Spurs fans in here. Let's go Spurs. Where are my Spurs fans at? Where are y'all at today? Let's see those aliens and that silver, black, and white. If you're a Spurs fan, drop the alien. Feel free to copy and paste. We're looking for Spurs fans specifically right now. Thank you, Wendell. Appreciate that. There we go. Steven with the aliens. I see you, Steven. Welcome to First Downs, Empires in Progress. There is Dapper Tomato, Gridiron Journey, The Geibel Guy. We've got Cam Edits in the chat right now dropping the aliens. There's my Spurs fans. Where y'all at? Go Spurs, go. Go Spurs, go. Who's going out honking today? Spurs, I see y'all out there. Ron, hello. Julian, hello from the mothership. Ooh, Nixon 4, go Spurs, go. We'll see if that comes to fruition. The Real CFB Production says hello. Christ Gaming says hello. What's going on? Country, dropping the Spurs logos. What's going on, Country? How are you? Welcome in. I am Nickelodeon, says Spurs logos. Texas, I see you. Spurs are spurring. WTATT says hello. Talofa says hello. We got Junior C, the push-up. Selena. There we go. We got some Knicks fans in the chat. You can see that Statue of Liberty. Jacob, I see you, brother. Is that Charlie? Charlie Vela, I see you. Matt, what's going on? Alex, hello. Gaban, or Gabe Anderson, what's going on? All right, guys. Not going to get a chance to read all the Spurs fans, but I feel it. I feel the energy in this room. Shout out to Miguel Martinez gifting out those right now. Let's pump the brakes here. We've got 8 minutes left to go in this game. It is anybody's game. San Antonio has the lead now, but we have seen OKC able to string together some really big runs. While it's all fun and games right now, we can have all of the wind and energy and momentum just sucked out of this quarter if San Antonio cannot play defense. At this point, yes, San Antonio will need to continue to score here, but we are going to need to do everything in our power to hold OKC under 100 points. And if the Spurs can do that, the Spurs will win this game. If the Spurs can hold the Thunder to under 100, the Spurs will win the game. Easier said than done with this high-octane offense. But here we go. 97-86. It's OKC basketball. We're going to get an inbound pass now for the Oklahoma City Thunder from this baseline, and we start the clock. Isaiah Hardenstein to Alex Caruso. Caruso, bounce pass here. Here's the feed, back door, left wide open. Ihart going to get the bucket to go. It's a flush, and it looks like there's going to be a foul again against Wemby. That's foul number 5. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Foul number 5. It's an and-one opportunity for OKC. I bet Wemby, if he does foul out, he'll go out on a... Why would you do that, Wemby? Just let him get it. You're in danger of fouling out. The and one is good for Ihart. It's 97 to 89. Wemby at all costs needs to avoid an offensive foul. I bet if Wemby fouls out, it'll be off of one of those, not off a defensive foul. Here's a De'Aaron Fox triple. That's no good. It'll be rebounded by Caruso, and this is going to change the way that Wemby plays his defense. Here's a pass. If I'm OKC, I'm attacking Wembanyama. There's SGA, kicks out to the three-point line. McCain, no good. It's a rebound by Keldon Johnson. San Antonio will bring it back up by 8. Here is Castle. Yeah, man, if I'm OKC, I'm attacking Wemby, and I'm going to force him to foul me to try to get him out of this game. Castle gives to Vassell. Vassell, nice, breaks the ankles there. Gonna miss a wide open shot after an ankle breaker step back. SGA with the basketball now. SGA will drive. SGA almost loses it. He's at the elbow. He's going to turn around and shoot. Wemby not going to be able to do much there defensively. That's going to be another shot for Shea. He's got 33 on the day, and timeout will be called for San Antonio as the camera zooms in on Luke Cornett. Luke Cornett is going to have to step up here for at least a few moments. I mean, I don't know. If Wemby can get another 3, maybe 6 points out of this before potentially fouling out, I'm actually okay with that. But this is way too close for comfort, man. This is way too close for comfort. All of a sudden, OKC is starting to make their shots. And I say all of a sudden, but really, Shea has been cooking for this team today. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is still the only one of the 5 starters to have double-digit points. The bench has showed up for OKC. Jalen Williams has 11 points. Alex Caruso has 10, and Jared McCain has 12. Out of all of the starters, SGA has 33 points today for the Oklahoma City Thunder. McCain did not get the start, guys. This is a typo. It's actually instead Case and Wallace. But SGA with 33. iHeart has 7. Chet has 4. Lou Dort has 3. And Case and Wallace has 9. For the San Antonio side of this, 5 fouls for Victor Wembanyama. That is a problem. 4 fouls for Stephon Castle. That's an extra problem because if this game does go into overtime, those fouls do not reset. So really hope the Spurs know what they're doing right now. Luke Cornett might be getting some minutes here and might need to get a pep talk from one of those monks, maybe get blessed again by one of the nuns, because if Luke Cornett has to come in, those nuns are going to have to bless the entire San Antonio Spurs team here, especially if Castle also fouls out of this game. Wemby's got 22. Champagne's got 17. Fox right now. Let's actually go through that list here. Wemby's got 22. Champagne's got 17. Fox has 15. Vassell has 9. And Stephon Castle has 12. Off the bench, Keldon Johnson with 11. Dylan Harper with 7. Would love to see a little more Dylan Harper here as well. We might have to run small ball altogether if I'm being honest, but we'll see how this goes. So Mitch Johnson calling that timeout. By the way, that's the second foul after Wemby committed it. About 13,000 people in this chat right now. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us today. Haven't had a basketball stream hit 3,000 likes just yet. Maybe we could do that today. As we approach 250,000 views on today's live stream. Can't thank you guys enough for hanging out with Football Nation. Okay. Pop this back up. Minimize that. Spurs got a score. Yes, we do. 97-91. 6:48 here left to go. Wemby in serious foul trouble. No surprise, Luke Cornett will check in for San Antonio. Miguel Martinez gifted out 20 joules, or GGEZ times 20 joules. Thank you, Miguel Martinez. Whew. 6 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the Western Conference Finals. All right, y'all, here we go. Time to get serious. This is what separates the boys from the men right now. San Antonio going to get the basketball here in just a second. It is Spurs ball. Here is Dylan Harper. Harper at the half-court line. Harper going to turn. Going to pass right now. Luke Cornett can't control the pass. Isaiah Hardenstein going to break away. Hardenstein going to be blocked right now by Cornett. Cornett with a crucial block. Stephon Castle will give this to Champagnie. Back here to Castle. Castle at the three-point line. Fakes the three-point shot, gives to Champagnie, right back to Castle. Clock continuing to slip right now. Here is Stephon Castle against Caruso. He'll shoot from the free throw line. Money! Count it! It's 99-91 OKC basketball. OKC down by 8. They have 1 timeout remaining, by the way. Just 1 timeout remaining. Dennis, thank you for the super chat. We'll read that in just a second. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the left. Shai looks to the right, gives to Case and Wallace. Wallace will fake a pass, commit the pass. It's out of bounds off the hands of Hardenstein. Bad pass. Spurs ball. 5 minutes and 49 seconds left to go. That's all Cornett needed to do. San Antonio bringing Wemby back out onto the floor. There's the inbound pass. San Antonio with the ball. It's Dylan Harper. Harper at the base of the OKC logo, picked up by Caruso. To the right-hand side, Harper gives to Wembanyama. Wemby feeds out to Vassell. Vassell to Champagnie, wide open, sidestep, he shoots. It's good! Champagnie with a 3. An 11-point lead here for the San Antonio Spurs. 5 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. Julian Champagnie now up to 20 points. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the left. Gives to Caruso. Caruso going to put this up off the backboard. That's a shot that will fall. It's 102-93. San Antonio Spurs Spurs on the attack. Here is Castle to the left-hand side, picked up by Cason Wallace. Wallace in his chest like a bad cough. Here's a pass to Dylan Harper. Harper picked up by Caruso. Harper to the left. Harper at the three-point line, tries to get past Cason Wallace. He'll get contact here, diving for the basketball. It's going to be stolen by OKC. OKC comes up with the ball. They will shoot wide open. That's a doink. It's a miss. And wide open shot going to be missed by the Oklahoma City Thunder. San Antonio bringing it back. Stephon Castle in the perimeter. Castle kicks to Champagnie, lets it fly. No! Offensive board, it's good! Nice shot there, Dylan Harper. 4:26 left to go. San Antonio up by 11. Timeout called. OKC. The Thunder. With one remaining now, we go to a commercial break. This commercial break may not last too long. This commercial break may not last too long. My TV screen says that they only have one timeout, or they have no timeouts remaining. But remember, 2 challenges were successful. They should still have one. I mean, what a block from Cornette going the other way to prevent Hartenstein from scoring there. What a block from Luke Cornette, man. That was so clutch. That one play by Luke Cornette, blessed by the Nuns, was so clutch. We're in the middle of a timeout. We are in the middle of a timeout. Spurs up by 11. Looks like Jalen Williams will enter the game for Jared McCain, and Chet Holmgren will enter the game for Isaiah Hartenstein. Stephon Castle in foul trouble here will go to the bench for just a moment. So no Castle on the floor. The Spurs running with Wemby, Champagnie, Fox, Harper, and Vassell. The Oklahoma City Thunder running with SGA, Williams, Wallace, Holmgren. Reading some of these comments right now. No timeout is bad. I think they have one left. I do think they have – oh, no, they don't have any timeouts left. They're out. They're out of timeouts. OKC also out of time here. Very little time remaining. Shea to the left. It's an 11-point game. Shea fadeaway jump shot. Gets it to go. Shea knocks it down. Everybody asking for an and one. He's not going to get it. San Antonio will proceed to call a timeout. Spurs going to take a few minutes here. So full timeout has been called now for San Antonio. 104 to 95. Spurs have 2 timeouts remaining. Knicks in 6. Go, Spurs, go. Bet your welfare check on it, says Mr. Mojo. We got this, Spurs. Spurs going to choke. We'll see, man. OKC, 20 turnovers and 20 free throws, says Mr. Gun-Ho. Thank you, Mr. Gun-Ho. All right, man. We are currently in the middle of a quick timeout, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a break. 4 minutes left to go. These two teams going at it right now. Spurs secured, says Vroom Cargo. I'm not counting those chickens just yet, man. 4 minutes is a long time to try to hang on to a 3-possession game. They have to get buckets to stay alive. However, according to the ESPN analytics, the Spurs now have a 96% chance of winning this game. Those are just the Spurs analytics, though, or the ESPN analytics, though. All right, Wemby going to get 6 rings in 6 years, says Savia. Puro pinche 210, says Josh King. What's up, Josh? Bah, humbug, says Steve. 96 is crazy. I got 104 to 95. Let's turn the intensity back up, guys. San Antonio brings the ball back. Here it comes. Looks like Castle with it. Castle picked up by Caruso. Castle will bounce this to the left. It's currently in the hands of Dylan Harper. Harper gives it to Fox. Fox back to Harper. Harper Looks to Champagny, decides he wants to take it himself. It's good! The rookie with a shot from downtown. It's a 12-point game. San Antonio up by 12. Here is Alex Caruso. Bounce pass to Shea. Shea going to shoot from the line, changes his mind. Pass for a three-point shot. It's good. Cason Wallace gets one back. It's a 9-point game with 3:22 left to go. The dyslexia is real. Spurs basketball. Got to protect the rock here. Milk as much time as possible and score if you can. Ball in the hands of Castle. Castle holding here. Wembanyama trying to set the screen. There's the run. Castle is in the paint now. Castle is going to go up. He's going to be hit hard. No whistle here. Cason Wallace brings it back. Cason Wallace at the three-point line gives to Caruso. Caruso back to Shea. Under 3 to play. Shea pressed by Fox. Shea pushed back. Shea is going to drive. Fox stays in front of him. Double team coming in. Shea has to clear it. Pass to Caruso. Pass to Jay Will. Shot clock down to 3. Jay Will going to shoot under duress. He is going to miss. Wembanyama can't get the rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by OKC. It's Spurs ball. San Antonio. 2:30 here left to go. Both teams having committed 2 fouls right now in this quarter. 2:30 left to play in this game. Ball now in the hands of Dylan Harper. Harper covered by Wallace. Goes to the right, sees the lane. Harper is blocked by Chet. And that is a clean and nasty block by Chet. Dylan Harper will remember that block for the rest of his life. No lie about that. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander now drives. He bounces this to the three-point line. It's up. It's good! OKC with a triple. 2 minutes here left to go. San Antonio needing to protect the ball. It's a 6-point lead for the San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio bringing it back. Here's a pass to Harper. Harper gonna hold. Do not give this to Castle. Why would you give this to Castle? Castle to the left. Castle, notorious for losing the ball. Here's a feed inside to Wembanyama. Wemby looking for a shot, gives to Castle. Castle going to lose the ball. It's stolen by Chet. Castle gives this away to OKC. 90 seconds left to go. Chet Holmgren gets the steal. Here is Shea. Step back triple. It's up. It's no good. And San Antonio will keep the ball. Shea missed an open three-point shot. San Antonio thanking the Nuns again for this one. Spurs up by 6. It's a 2-possession game. And San Antonio needs to get a bucket here. A bucket would ice this thing if San Antonio could score. Inbound pass coming in. Jared McCain checks in for Chet Holmgren. Full court press defense here. Full court press defense in a 6-point game. San Antonio with the basketball. It's now with Castle. Castle being entrusted with the ball again. Here's a pass to Wemby. I like that better. Wemby going to hold. Wemby turns around, gives to Fox. Fox is now going to go backwards here. Fox gives to Vassell, a pump fake, a pass. Champagny, a pump fake, a step up, a shot. Champagny, no good. Offensive rebound. Castle scores! It's 109 to 101. 59 here left to go. OKC looking for a quick bucket. Doesn't need to be a three-point shot, and they get one as Cason Wallace going to answer the call quickly. It's a 6-point game again. Ball in the hands of Stephon Castle. Castle will bring it back. 48 seconds left to play. Castle going to be hit by Caruso. Double team coming in. Castle, there's the whistle. And it looks like San Antonio will call the timeout. Mitch Johnson wanted the foul. And San Antonio having to walk Stephon Castle back. He was going to have some words with the official. Stephon Castle, hot head, getting wrapped up with Caruso. So now San Antonio has 1 timeout remaining. Honestly, good call by Mitch Johnson. That was a foul. I'm trying to count all the fouls here. That was a foul. I mean, Caruso slapped him in the arms. Williams slapped him in the arms. I mean, that's fair for Stephon Castle to be upset about that. Goebel's like, no, whatever. I didn't see anything. Goebel shaking his head. You know why? It's because he's bald like Caruso. He's not gonna blow the whistle on another bald guy. Come on. Bald guys got to stick together. 42.9 left to go, guys. 42.9 here left to go. San Antonio up by 6. One shot here would go an incredibly long way. But San Antonio needs to make sure that they take every possible second off of the clock and give them very little time to shoot and score and play. So here comes San Antonio. Here's where the coaching comes in. What do they draw up for this one? Who do they put the ball into the hands of? It could be a 14-second possession, or it could be an immediate foul. We'll see what happens. So San Antonio to inbound. Castle looks for the open man. It's inbounded. It's going to be bobbled. It's stolen. Oh, my goodness. It's stolen by OKC. It's in the hands of Shea. Shea will drive. Had a lane. Goes backwards to Cason Wallace. Here's the drive for Cason Wallace. Kicks to Kenrich Williams. It's up. Doink. It's no good. San Antonio going to fight for a rebound. And it looks like nobody comes up with it. It's OKC. Here's a three-point shot. There's a whistle going to be called now. 22.3 left to go. 22.3 here left to go. It is OKC basketball. They're down by 6. The Spurs are 22 seconds away from advancing to the NBA Finals, just flat out. Spurs need to get a defensive play. Spurs got to score here. They got to get the ball back, and they got to get one more. 22.3 here left to go. OKC to inbound. It's Caruso looking for the open man. Caruso gives this one and gets it right back. Caruso's now at the three-point line. He shoots. It's no good. It's out of bounds and somehow stays with the Oklahoma City Thunder. So it stays here, 17.1 left to go. 109 to 103. San Antonio looking to ice this thing. OKC with the basketball. OKC is also in the bonus. Caruso to inbound. Caruso looking for the open man. Caruso gives. It's with Jalen Williams. A three-point shot goes up. That's going to be a miss. It'll be a defensive rebound. Julian Champagny pushes to Fox. Fox to Vassell. Vassell with the jam. And the Spurs, with 4 seconds left to go, will win this game. Go Spurs! Go, baby! Let's go! I told you, bro. I told you, bro. I told you, bro. Go, Spurs, go. I am so proud of the San Antonio Spurs right now. I cannot tell you how fired up I am, bro. Thank you to the Super Chats that just came in here at the end of this game. Man, TSF Raid, and congratulations on your GD win. We'll see y'all soon. Nice, man. TSF Raid, thank y'all for the raid. TSF. We'll have to go check y'all out. Thank you for the raid. Thank you very much for that super chat. Another one coming in right now. Looks like we've got Darren saying, let's see. Let's blow this up real quick. Oops. We can actually turn this off. Man, that win was so nice. We're going to do it twice. Oh, go San Antonio. Spurs win this game, guys. That is your final. It is 111 to 103. And the super chat that just came in right now, let's take a quick read at this. Seattle thanks you, Spurs. We shall never forgive or forget. Said Darren Mono Ski Mouse. Thank you, Darren. Super coming in saying, go Spurs, go. Another random human. I see you, brother. Let's go. Go Spurs, go. Thank you guys a lot for these super chats today. Thank you for the super stickers. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, holy smokes. Sal said we had 17K in the chat when that hit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to do a nightcap with you guys. We're going to do a word from our sponsors one more time. I'll be back with a glass of wine to celebrate, and we can sit back and kick it for just a little bit. Thank you guys so much for today's game. Congratulations to the San Antonio Spurs, bro. Let's go. If you whiffed on your parlay, guys, listen up. I've got an alternate option for you guys. You can sign up for Acorns and start investing instead of blowing your cash on these busted parlays. Give me 60 seconds. I'll be back with a glass of wine, and we can cheers to the San Antonio Spurs in just a second. If you go out honking tonight, be sure to drive safe, guys. Okay, I'll be back.
Bro, I just whiffed so bad on my parlay again.
Bro, what? How much is that now?
I don't know, like $500?
Dude, are you serious? Are you still gonna be able to pay the rent?
I mean, I guess I just have to win my money back.
Yeah, but you're like super stressed out and now you're trying to get right back to where you started.
Yeah, and?
Bro, you gamble $100 every single week. That's $5,200 a year.
What?
If you took that money and invested it every single month over 30 years because of compound interest, you'd have like $2 million, bro.
Bro, that's not true, dude. That's cap, bro. That's cap.
Dude, I'm serious, bro. I'm dead serious. Okay, $2 million, dude. Yeah, okay, bro. No, I'm telling you, bro. Look, check it out. Look, check it out. I started using Acorns, and it just does all of the investing for me automatically. You can do like $5 a day or $10 a day or whatever you're willing to put in. In your case, I guess $100 a week.
Okay, but why would I do that when I could just hit this 10-leg parlay and just win $10,000 right now?
Dude, you're not hitting a 10-leg parlay.
All right, fine. I'll download the app. But when I hit this 10-leg parlay, bro, I'm deleting it immediately.
Bro, you're not hitting a 10-leg parlay.
I'm hitting
You're
this
not
10-leg.
hitting. You're not hitting a 10-leg parlay. That's just not happening.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit this 10-leg parlay.
You're an idiot.
All right, guys. Well, then. So, we're chilling. I'm all smiles right now. Go, Spurs, go. I'm going to hang out. We're going to chill right now. It's not even 10 o'clock, bro. It's not even 10 o'clock. Okay. Not even 10 o'clock. Get ready. Knicks and Spurs on the way. Is this your bottle, sir? Would you like to? Congratulations, says X. No, don't congratulate me. Congratulations to the San Antonio Spurs. There is Wemby, emotionally happy right now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has just had the crown yanked off of his head. The reigning MVP will be eliminated by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. What happens when an unstoppable object meets an immovable, or an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? That's exactly what we get. Let's see, we did it. We're going to open up this bottle of wine real quick. Got to get the corkscrew in properly, y'all. All right. So it's nothing fancy here, but I am going to celebrate. Go Spurs, go. All right, man. Little red wine for the soul. Why not? I know my man Greg Popovich would approve. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Puro pinche Spurs. Our boys did it. What type of wine you got there? This is a Cabernet Sauvignon, my friend. It's not anything special. It's not like a 2008 vintage or anything, but yeah, just a run-of-the-mill red wine. Either way, that's not what it's about. It's not about the wine itself. Oh, dude, here we go. Hang on now. Here comes the ceremony. Let's not forget the San Antonio Spurs are going to be given this NBA Finals Championship award right now, man. Rise up, Spurs Nation. Let's go, says Longhorns. The San Antonio Spurs advance to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2014. Wemby going to hoist the trophy above his head right there. Go, Spurs, go. Go, Spurs, go, dude. Go, Spurs, go. I love it. Ramon Herrera, I see you, brother. That's exactly what we're saying here. Here's Mitch Johnson. They're saying back in October we had a chance to be pretty good. They've given themselves to each other into this program. Gave them everything we got. OKC is a hell of an organization. And what a series, he says. There's been a lot being talked about, and I think that just words like competitiveness, resolve, togetherness, execution habits are the words of experience. is what Mitch Johnson is currently saying right now. Mitch Johnson and the San Antonio Spurs taking up the OKC court here with a road win to advance to the NBA Finals. The West was the finals. I'm sorry, says Philip. Yeah, it kind of was. Well, you know, New York and San Antonio, you've got like two of the top 10 most populated cities in the country going head-to-head now. This should be an insane NBA Finals. Not just that, but now we've got a Frenchman who will be in the NBA Finals playing international level basketball, obviously in the NBA Finals, alongside the FIFA World Cup, which is crazy. Wemby wins the MVP here. At least he gets his MVP trophy for the series. That is his first MVP. That's it, man. He got his MVP, says Tyler Dubs. Facts. Cheers. The NBA Finals. Here we come, guys. So the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks, man, on the other side. This should be fun. Karl Anthony Towns of Dominican descent. Victor Wembanyama of French. And lots of other players from lots of different places. This should be fun. The mothership has arrived, says Urahara. Thank you, Quaid. Appreciate that. Oh, it will be insane, says Mr. Mojo. Jimmy says to talk about the refs. Well, I'll say that in this game in particular, 18 fouls were called against San Antonio. Only 16 fouls were called against OKC. So OKC only committed 16 fouls. San Antonio was charged with 18 fouls. As far as free throws go, San Antonio got to shoot 19 of them, and OKC got to shoot 22. I feel like this game was much closer officiated. Were there some possibly missed calls? Yeah, as any game goes. Nobody's perfect. But at least this wasn't egregious and awful. Ethical basketball has won. I love it. Go Spurs, go. Let's see if you're on your way out. Have a good one. I'll be here for a minute, says Country. I'll be here too. I'll be hanging out for a little bit. I like cola floats. Tim Duncan is still the Spurs GOAT, though. Fact, Chris. Fact. If you drink, don't drive, says Mr. Freimeister Bond. Remember, guys, never drink and drive. Drink first, then drive. That way you don't spill your beer. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Please don't go out and do that. Just kidding. That's something I used to say as a bartender. Let's see. Wow, Thunder fans got in your head, dude. Thank you, San Antonio, for taking down the Floppers. Let's see. Who was the MVP for the game? It was Victor Wembanyama, man. Wemby holds up that trophy, wins his MVP. Creamsicle floats sounds pretty good. Spurs, 7 Spurs in double-digit scoring. Fact right there. Yeah, man, 7 Spurs in double-digit scoring. Champagny, Wembanyama, Fox, Vassell, Castle, Johnson, and Harper. Coach, have you been here this whole time? Coach Lenny, cheers to you, sir. He says, thank you for a great Western Conference Finals. Go Spurs, go. See you Wednesday. Coach Lenny, blessing the channel. Thank you, Coach. Thank you very much. Shout out to you and your loved ones. Give JT a hug for me. Oh, this is great, man. I feel the love in San Antonio. There were literally people popping fireworks in my neighborhood out here. And this neighborhood is like known for fireworks during like 4th of July. But they're already popping off here. Go Spurs, go. Post-game action, says Marcus. I told you. Yeah, dude, it's going to be wild, man. This is insane. What a game. I mean, just what a game. For OKC fans who missed out, I'm sorry. But I'm so happy about the San Antonio Spurs here at this point. I'm like on cloud 9. Coach Lenny, thank you for that super. Appreciate that. 4 more to go. That's it. Spurs for the ring. Wemby loves elbows. He knows he won't get in trouble, says Jimmy. All right, guys. So here's your chance, man. We still have 4,000 people in the chat. Talk to me. Does anybody have any grievances with this game? Anything that you guys saw that you were going to say or you think is going to be a topic of conversation heading into this next round. Are the San Antonio Spurs going to be ready for the New York Knicks? Let's not forget, guys, the New York Knicks did beat the San Antonio Spurs in the NBA Cup Finals. Post-game interview, says Aliens. Doggo and Sammy got extra snacks. I'm so happy, says Tyler Johnson. Me too. OKC choked because the refs couldn't help. Fox had a solid game. I'm going to be honking. Are you really? Let's go, Robert. Let's go, bro. Be safe out there, Mr. Samora. Hey, if the Spurs win the actual NBA Finals, I will take you guys honking with me. We will go out and we will hit the streets of San Antonio. I will go live, and I will show you what San Antonio honking is all about. It's going to be crazy if you guys are here for that. So we can do it together if the Spurs actually win the Finals. SGA didn't flop much. Wemby's hatred for Chet can finally disappear. He can find his inner peace. I'm pissed that the Spurs aren't going to face the Celtics. Yeah, that was my original guess, Chupito, but that's okay. Got to get those rebounds to keep them off the boards. I got Spurs in 6 against New York. I wish that blatant flops would be a foul worth 2 shots. Well, there is a rule and a hand signal for flopping that came out, 3 years ago? And 3 years ago, it was called 22 times. 2 years ago, it was called 6 times. And this year, it was only 1 flop, guys. 1 flop the entire year in the NBA. You got to be kidding me. So, yeah, it's supposed to be at least 1 technical free throw. Yes or no, does Wemby get away with elbows? Well, I mean, he got ejected, so I don't know what get away means with. Let's see. All right, Michael. You have a great night, too. San Antonio population going to grow after the win. San Antonio's population is already growing. We are one of the most populated cities in the United States and continuously growing because everyone from California is trying to get the hell out of there and come back to Texas. For the tax purposes, of course. Football Nation hits the road, says Country Kisses. I know it's not the same as Tom Grossi hitting the road, but to go honking together would be cool. My only issue is that I didn't see the nuns. Okay, fair. Wemby is an absolute gem. Protect him at all costs. Go Spurs, go. One team got a broom trophy, and the other barely made it, says Ace Zero. Well, Ace Zero, I'm pretty sure the Spurs would have swept the 76ers and the Cavaliers too. 8-foot elbow span. Another Game 7 vibes. Here's hoping, man. We have home court advantage. Will we be physically ready? Says Obi-Wan Frenchie. That's a good question. Wemby's so tall, he can't really help who runs into his elbows. What's going on, John? I see you out here. Do you guys do all sports? Yes, I take care of most sports. I don't want to say all sports. We do basketball. Obviously, Football Nation is, we do football first. We do football 6 months out of the year, whenever from September all the way to February. September, October, November, December, January. Yeah, 6 months out of the year. But by then, there's less and less football. So we do football, we do baseball, we do basketball, we'll do soccer. We'll do MMA this year here as well for the first time ever. And then, that's what we're going to cover this year. There might be other sports coming up. We've actually covered some soccer games in the past. We did cover like PSG and Chelsea during the Club World Cup, but wasn't exactly the most fruitful. This will be very different. The start of another 20-year run. I'm in. Let's keep this rolling, says MB Brown. Justice, you're welcome. Congrats, Spurs fans. Let's go. Who do you think Tony Brothers MVP in Game 5 for sure? Wemby is goated. Stop hating. There's no way that you're going to win, says Noah. OKC is gone fishing, says Mr. Pringle. That punk band from the 80s run something or another. Don't like the Knicks, so I'll be cheering for the Spurs. Spurs in 6. Any cheese with your wine? I'm cheesing while I drink this wine. Go Spurs, go. Super Chat just came in. This is just Ricky sprinkling a little love on the channel. Ricky, thank you, sir. Appreciate that super. Dude, I'm fired up. I'm happy right now. That was amazing, says Power Stoke Syndicate. I use Google Gemini to keep track of all my parlays and bets. Cover March Madness. We do cover March Madness Justice System. If you missed us for the last March Madness, we absolutely crushed it for March Madness this past year. You can go back and check out some of the games. One of the biggest calls we had was that UConn shot. That was a really, really good one. Who's my favorite football team? My favorite NFL team is the Dallas Cowboys. And I will unapologetically wear my Cowboys gear as well when it's time for Cowboys to play. But I will say this. I picked the Dallas Cowboys because I live in San Antonio, Texas. San Antonio does not have a football team. So I had the choice of Dallas Cowboys, who have won repeatedly in the 90s when I was born, or a team that just came into existence with the Houston Texans, and I chose to go with the Dallas Cowboys. Now, has that decision been a good one? As of late, no. But here's hoping that Dallas can get it figured out. I actually think Dallas could win the division this year, especially if A.J. Brown leaves. I think Dallas should be in a good spot. You're welcome, Power Stoke Syndicate. But, yeah, go Cowboys. Oh, I was going to say, so if the Dallas Cowboys lose their games at this point, I'm just, like, numb to it. Like, sure, that's fine. Cowboys, we lost another one. When San Antonio loses games, bro, it makes me, like, sick. Like, it makes me ill to see the Spurs lose games. So here's hoping that San Antonio is able to get a couple of wins here in the finals. Finally, floppers have been eliminated, says Ason Muro. Let's see, make sure that you park in the Manhattan parking lot, New York City. Ew, Cowboys, says Mr. Mojo. You think SGA will go to the Raptors? I mean, it makes sense for him to go to the Raptors being Canadian. Why wouldn't he want to go play for his country? I know it's still the NBA, but do I think he'll go there? I don't know. Time will tell, but bye-bye Hardenstein, says Joseph. Nah, Giants, says Mr. Mojo. Cowboys and Titans are my team, says Carlos S.A. Jagular says Green Bay. Must be nice to have the refs in your pocket. If that's not the pot calling the kettle, huh? Let's go Knicks, says Joseph. Cowboys play only to go first round. Yup, that sounds like my Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. Hey man, it's not easy being a Cowboys fan. I'm not saying that it's easy to be a Cowboys fan. It definitely sucks being a Cowboys fan. We get all the smoke for no reason. We haven't been good in years, and we still get all the smoke for no reason. Same, still with the star, though. Let's go, country. Who give MVP to SGA? Not me, bro. Not me. SGA ain't in good spirits after this loss. You think Wemby will go back to the French G League? Why? Let's see. Born and raised Cowboys fan, but being a Minnesota for 26 years, I have since become a Vikings fan. Unfortunately, I can no longer do Jerry Jones. That's fair, man. Jerry is good in small doses, but when he is the owner and GM and manager of the damn team, it's just awful. It's 30 minutes from where he grew up, says Steve. The MVP of Game 5 was Tony Brothers. We got humbled, says Crystal. Spurs in 7 against the Knicks. That would be fun. I think Spurs in 5 against the Knicks. I think I could see it going 7. I could definitely see it going 7. Everyone likes the Knicks in 6, but I think 6 is actually statistically like the least likely of all the series is to be ended. I think it goes in order. It's like 4, 7, 5, 6. For I saw something like that, Joseph, where it's like, yeah, 4, 7, 5, 6, and we can actually take a look at that just based off of this postseason. Let's see how all these went. I'm looking for the bracket. Here we go. So that's a 4-game series. That's a 4-game series. This was a 4-game series, and that was a 4-game series. So that's already looks like 4-game series. Looks like this one was 7. This one was 7. These two were 6. This one was 5. This one was 6. This one was 7. So for this postseason, I guess 6 is up there. Looks like it was a 4-game series, then 7-game series, then 6-game series, and then 5-game series. Well, yeah. Well, there you go. Just wanted to do that for funsies. Let's see. Another super chat saying, I'm crying with joy right now. New dynasty, says Ricky. I love the energy, Ricky. I hope the Spurs sweep the New York Knicks, but I don't think that's going to happen. I do, however, think that the San Antonio Spurs, again, and this might come back, right? They might throw some shade on the San Antonio Spurs here because, yes, we beat the Oklahoma City Thunder. They did not have Jalen Williams, J-Dub. They also did not have A.J. Mitchell. And the New York Knicks are now going to have to deal with the absence or potential absence of Mitch Robinson, who just had surgery on his shooting hand, on his pinky finger. And, Mitch Robinson is going to need to dunk. And we get a lot of hack-a-Shaq or a lot of hack-a-Robinson already. San Antonio might look to try and exploit that. And there's no doubt that Mitch Robinson is going to have to play through some pain in that series against San Antonio if he ends up playing the entire series. But without Mitch Robinson, if he ends up being absent, the backup center for that team is going to end up being Mohamed Diawara, or God knows who's going to be filling in at that point. So we'll see what the personnel for New York looks like. San Antonio does have some footage and some tape they can watch on New York. This is going to be a fun series here, man. Here's hoping for a Spurs sweep in the finals. Spurs in 6, race for 6, says Donnie Lux. For those of y'all who don't know, race for 6 is 6 in Spanish. And so the race for 6, perfectly fitting for a city named San Antonio, Texas. Spurs in 6, race for 6. Just got back crying happy tears about damn time we're back, bro. I'm surprised I saw on TV the old Dunda player who used to play with Westbrook. Okay, cool. How many free throws did you get the whole series, says Jimmy T. I don't know. Maybe I think it was 10 more than OKC got this series. I think it was 10 more than OKC got this series. But that shouldn't be surprising to you guys, especially considering that throughout the entire postseason defensively, this team is committing 22 fouls per game. So 22 fouls per game is what they are committing this postseason. That's not just this series. That is this postseason. San Antonio Spurs committing about the same. Actually, San Antonio Spurs committing more. Oh, that's, yeah, fouls committed per game. Looks like the Spurs have been committing more fouls. But the Spurs also played way more games than the Oklahoma City Thunder did. So I know that doesn't change anything from a per-game standpoint. But free throws and fouls are very different stories as well, guys. Just because the San Antonio Spurs committed more fouls per game does not mean that they got to shoot more free throws per game, although coincidentally they did in this postseason. Let's see. I'm sorry. Who has home court advantage? San Antonio will have home court advantage in this finals. Here is the schedule now, guys. It's going to be San Antonio hosting the Knicks on June 3rd. Here's a look real quick. Someone said I just ordered my hat. Probably could have gotten half off if you ordered it a couple hours ago. Anyways, here it is, guys. The San Antonio Spurs will now be hosting the New York Knicks on June 3rd and June 5th here in San Antonio. Might as well buy tickets now. Shoot, if I bought tickets to that game, that'd be so dope. Then, Wednesday, June 8th and June 10th will be games 3 and 4 at New York. If this is a sweep, Then we won't have anything else. And June 11th, we'll start with the World Cup. June 11th is the opening day of the World Cup, and the opening kickoff of the World Cup ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, will be Mexico hosting South Africa. So June 11th and June 12th at 2 p.m. and then again at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will be live covering these 3 soccer matches across the top to celebrate the 3 host countries of this World Cup. And for the record, I do believe that all 3 host countries will advance to the knockout stages. Anyways, that will happen in between here, June 10th, between June 10th and June 13th. We'll have that. And then on June 14th, after Game 5, if we get a Game 5, in between Games 5 and 6, we'll have UFC Freedom 250. And that's going to be taking place on the White House lawn. If you guys are interested in Fight Night, we will be covering this that night. Cool? Cool? Tight. All right, man. What a day. Go home, California. Spurs in 5. They see your every move, says DJ Gene. Good night, Ambassador. Robert, you have a great night, sir. You take care. Have fun driving out there. Private eyes, they're watching you. Uh-oh. Mario, your Cowboys used to practice up here in Marquette, Michigan at our college. Our outdoor field when it was early season and hot down there. Yeah, I think they should practice there a lot. I just subscribed, says Paul. Thanks, Paul. Spurs win all games in New York. Trolls still in the house. Why? Hey, man. There's Shea right now being interviewed here. Here's the post-game interview. Can't hear a damn thing this dude's saying. He says they were just the better team tonight, start to finish. I mean, Shea put up 35 points, man. Kudos to him. 35 points here tonight and still had to eat the L. Very reminiscent of what we saw with Cade Cunningham. Yay, World Cup, says Courtney. I heard that you and Santino got a chance to chat. Super excited to talk with you guys on Tuesday. That'll be a lot of fun. Looks like we've still got about 2,500 people in the chat. Hey, we broke 3,000 likes today. 3,200 likes today. Hell yeah. Love it. Flow state for Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, guys. It's just a duet, don't worry. Never paid attention to the World Cup. I think I might, says Dentry Williams. Yeah, man. So, for the record, the fact that this is happening in the United States, like, that's a huge thing. And teams that host the World Cup typically do way better than when they are not the hosts. And I don't know if that has to do with the arbiters or with the officiating of the games, but on average, those teams do better. Only one Hispanic player in the finals. That's Carl Anthony Towns, says David. I think that Jose Alvarado might have something to say about that. But if you say so, David. Jose Alvarado? You're going to tell me there's only one? Yo no sé. Let's see. Full tried to flop, but didn't get all his calls. I wish San Antonio luck in the NBA Finals. Just saw an autographed Fanatics jersey from Wemby going for $2,700, almost $2,800 tonight. Let's see. June 3rd, it begins. Yes, it does there, John Tonian. Mario, the Texans have a little bit of room on the bandwagon for you. Look, I will back up D'Amico Ryans, and I will back up C.J. Stroud. I think that's all I'm going to back up there. I do like that team. I do like the Texans, especially recently, but looking forward to it. Santino, good. That's good to hear, Courtney. That's good. Let's see. Keep being great. Thank you, Donnie. Appreciate that. Would love to see a skit with you playing guitar and Santino playing the electric drums. Santino's not a drummer, but he's down to try anything. Let's see. I was just the San Antonio Spurs. Luck back. Okay, nice, Braden. I was just San Antonio Spurs luck. If Jared McCain and Carl Anthony Towns played in the finals, it would be so zesty. What do you think about the 49ers? Ask Courtney about the 49ers. I'm personally not a Niners fan. She might tell you a thing or two about San Francisco 49ers. Do you support the Dallas Stars? I don't watch hockey, man. The fact that I even know that the Dallas Stars are a hockey team, the only reason I know that is I have no idea why I know that. I don't watch hockey. It's not something that happens on the island. That's for sure. He can't be puppeteered. Good night, everyone. Pour milk on your head. Is that like the garlic on the feet thing? It was a great series. Besides the antics, I really enjoyed being a part of this series and this stream. Thank you, 810 Grind. Feel that, brother. Fist bumps to you, man. Appreciate that. All right, guys. Looks like it is 10:20 p.m. I've still got a little bit of time. What an amazing night. Can't wait to run it back next week, says Tyler. Let's go, Niners. So the USA does not develop tall brothers to play goalie. It's stupid. What we did when we had Tim Howard, I guess he wasn't like Wemby tall. Yeah, he was no Dwight Howard playing goalie. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if Dwight Howard actually played goalkeeper? It's going to be a good finals. I love when the 49ers beat the Packers, says MB Brown. Go Stars, Spurs, Longhorns, Texas Rangers, and Cowboys, says Longhorns. Football Nation is must-see TV 365, says B. Johnson. Thank you, sir. If the Spurs win the NBA Finals, I dare you to pour milk on your head. Again, that sounds like more of a punishment than a celebration. So we will respectfully decline that offer. My cousin won a Stanley Cup. Cool, country. Well, that's cool. Let's see. Thinking about Stanley Cup Saturday in Vegas. Who is your favorite to win the World Cup? Have you ever gone to an NBA game? Yes, lots of them. Lots of Spurs games. Exclusively, actually, Spurs games. And, damn, I remember the day I bought my lime green Mustang, which I no longer have, but I bought this really cool lime green Mustang that was like, I don't know what I was thinking, man. I bought it because the prices of everything was down. And by the way, I bought that car right before that chip shortage during the COVID time, and I actually drove the car for a year and still made money after selling that car, which isn't the point. But we went to a Spurs game that night, and Christina had never been to a Spurs game, so I took my wife before we were married to that Spurs game the night I bought that car. It's been a while, but yes, to answer this question, I have personally been to a lot of NBA games. Interestingly enough, a channel called Football Nation that has never been to an NFL game. Anybody out there willing to buy me some tickets? I'll fly out to wherever you are if you want to meet up. But yes, I've never been to an NFL game. I've been to lots of basketball games, never to an NFL game. Crazy that that's a true fact. Let's see. For Hailstorm, thanks, man. Spurs in-laws to take a picture of final score. Have you ever bet on a game? Yeah, dude, duh. I used to bet on games all the time, man. And then I realized that, I just keep throwing $20, $50, $20, $100 every month. Every, couple weeks, I'm throwing $20 in there. Oh, I'm only going to play a quarter here and there. I'm only going to play a quarter here and there. Oh, I'm going to do these 10-cent plays on DraftKings. And next thing I know, I do 30 10-cent plays. I just ran through $3. There goes 15% of my stack, and I win maybe my money back. I might win those 10 cents back. No, I don't bet on them anymore. I actually enjoy these games a lot more when I don't have something riding on the line. But that's just me. There are people who cannot stand to watch any sporting event unless they are financially invested into the game. And I understand that. I just encourage you guys to use your finances wisely and that you are smart with your actual plays. And if you win, be sure to invest a part of it. And if you lose, don't go chasing losses if you can't afford it. That's all. Official says, buy your own tickets. Well, no, that's why I don't go to football games. Let's see. Again, if you've got $500 that you want to just spend on a football ticket for 3 hours, that's your prerogative. It's not in my financial plan. But to your point, yeah. I guess when it is in my financial plan or when I reach the financial freedom that I'm ready for, I will buy my own tickets. But for now, You know, I gotcha. Do you play bowling? Yeah, we like bowling. Christina and I do go bowling from time to time, or at least we used to before Sammy was born. And then there was one time that we were bowling, and we're like eating nachos and pizza and chicken wings, and we're looking at our hands like we just stuck our fingers in these bowling balls. And who the hell knows how many other fingers have gone in this bowling balls? And I'm over here like sucking the damn buffalo sauce on my fingers, dude. So we definitely take a lot of hand sanitizer and wipes now whenever we go bowling. Let's see. I've been in a game in Hemisphere, Alamo Dome, and AT&T Center. Rock and roll, man. Let's go. Tonight we're going to party like it's 1999. Go Spurs, go. Good year, man. Good year. Do I play Roblox? I do not. I do not play Roblox. I play bowling, says Ashley Deverick. Do you? Someone said, ew, gross. Yeah. If you go bowling, take hand sanitizer with you. Just do it. You won't regret it. Take your own socks. I mean, or take your own bowling ball if you've got one. But who's got their own bowling ball? Probably around 9/10 of a million. And eating finger food. Yeah, dude, it was rough. Go Seabiscuit. I live near New York. Pray for me if they win the championship. All right. Out of drink, says Sarah Lay. Almost, Sarah. We're going to finish this glass of wine. I've got, looks like 3 more minutes here, and we'll pull the plug at 10:30. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. No Roblox. I don't play video games anymore. Spurs early line -5. Thank you, Jay. Do you play Call of Duty? I'll tell you this, Low Young. I'm guessing you might be a young guy. I don't know. I don't know if you are or not. I remember staying up the night that Call of Duty Black Ops, the original Black Ops, dropped. My brother and I slept on the floor of a Walmart so that I could buy a 55-inch TV for like $300, a trash Insignia TV, and so that we could pick up a copy of Black Ops. We stayed up all night and we played the sugar out of that game. We played the crap out of that game. And I played Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2 and all of those games, but then they started getting all into like the new Modern Warfares and those things. I stopped playing Call of Duty as well. Overall, man, I stopped playing video games when I started building my own brand. And when I started building Football Nation, I now feel like video games are a huge distraction from the mission of building the brand that we are currently doing. And my son's not old enough to play video games. Maybe if he was old enough, I'd play more video games with him. But right now, I'd rather just enjoy that time with him. And if he ever wants to play video games, I'm going to smoke his ass just like I do to anybody else who crosses me in Madden or Pokemon Stadium or whatever. And he's going to learn the hard way that he ain't going to get any easy wins in this life. But it's like riding a bike, man. Right now, I don't play games. I still got it in me. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. MB Brown, thank you so much, man. We'll see you on Wednesday, sir. Tonight has been fun, guys. I think that is it. I had my own bowling ball. Hand sanitizer does not get rid of the dirt, says Deuce. Gross. All right, y'all. Well, then, I think that is it, man. I am done. For those of y'all who are still with me, thank y'all so much for watching today's live stream. I'm going to turn around, unplug, disconnect, enjoy this Spurs win. Go Spurs, go, bro. Go Spurs, go, bro. Cannot wait for the NBA Finals, man. This is sincere, true bliss. This is like real happiness from me right now. Like, damn, bro. Let's go. Let's effing go. All right, y'all. I'm done. I'll leave the chat open for a little bit. Love you guys. My name is Mario. You've been watching Football Nation. We'll see y'all on Wednesday. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, y'all.